Oh, sorry, I was muted there. I didn't realise I was still muted. Sorry about that. Hey, Golf Course, we're still there. Hey, can't see now. Give me 2 seconds. Crap, computer of mine. Load the page, load the page, load the page, load the page. No, it won't. Laura, JCT, Laura Braveheart.
Hello.
Birdo Fart, Gaffa, Bruce, Laura, Ben. I'll see you when you get back if you're there. Braveheart, Greg's Workshop, Bruce, Loafer. You'll be alright, don't worry about it. Woody, Ali stuck in the toilet. No, John lad. Woody. Well, that's a Scottish program of the get cool. Aye. So how is everybody? My PC's been a bit.
3 weeks.
It's been a bit stupid, no spamming.
Really putting in letters.
Please don't do that just now till I read the chat and then you can do whatever you like.
To a certain extent.
Aye. Because I'm trying to read the chat. Hi, Kadansai. Dave's Workshop, how you getting on? Good to see you, man.
Yes.
What, Silver Scorpion?
Yeah.
How you doing, Silver Scorpion, bud? I've got some problems with this. It's going all black at this side. I don't know why. I said hello to Bruce. Bruce is one of the first people I said hello to. I'm just working on something on my computer, right? So just give me 2 seconds. I can still see the chat, I think. Yeah, I can. So if you just yeah, I'm not bad, Dave. You don't probably only see half of me at the moment because I'm well down. Cheers. So I see you've made it back from your adventure. You thought you may have got lost. Nah, I never got lost. problems with my phone, eh?
I
My
mean, I
pho-
have problems.
then Tina's phone didn't work. I've just tried to reload something there, and now that didn't work, and it reloaded there from a minute ago, so I don't know what the heck's up with that. Oh, this is annoying. Meh. I've got like a page that says nothing. Meh. Scrap.
You have beer after
Uh,
that, who cares?
I've got plenty of beer, eh? Don't worry about that. I've plenty of beer, eh?
You won't run out.
There's plenty of beer. I'll not run out of beer. I don't know what's up with that. I've got 38 bottles of homebrew. Is it 38 or 32?
32,
32.
and half of them are going to your brother.
Aye, half of them are my brothers. So,
So you've only got 16 each.
aye, so I've only got 16 each. Stupid fucking. No worries about that. So, what's that? Yeah, that's
Problem is, all of your background was misleading, so I assumed you were still wandering about out there.
wandering about in the hills. Now that's the, I'm in the east coast at the moment. That's the west coast, eh? That's 79 mile away from here.
You got a raid.
Thank you, Raiders. I've got stuff going on with my computer, but and YouTube is as slow as a week in the jail. Sushi, thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate that. Appreciate you, Yana Lynn. After you YouTube, yeah, after you StreamYard chat, because YouTube don't want to play ball. YouTube's
Rogan.
Rogan, how you doing? YouTube's been. I'd like to use some choice of words. So if you don't want to hear swearing, don't listen. YouTube's being a cunt, right? Okay. Sorry, YouTube, but you are. And the other one's even worse. It won't even load, so I'm gonna have to do something else. So I want to load into that, go to that through that. Give me 2 seconds. What kind of a show is this, eh? Don't know, he says. No, wrong. That's the wrong emails. Try that. Hi, Marbell's Media. How are you? Jane TV. How are you? That's not how you spell that. Nature Lover, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming over. Don't know how this is going to work, but hey, might not even let me log in. Nope. All right, that's why that doesn't work, isn't it? That's why that doesn't work. Well, why didn't it? Fuck me.
Why does it not work?
Because it's a load of rubbish. Yeah. The struggler was saying that he didn't make. Yeah, we do, Gary. We get penalised. It doesn't. We don't. They don't promote us as much, mate. Eh? The more I swear, the more that like they'll hide me. Yeah, and they knock my revenue for it. But really, I don't give a shit. You know, I don't really care. I've done a lot worse. They knock the revenue. Don't make anything on it anyway, so it won't fucking matter. Like us foreigners know the difference between East and West. Well, you should. Yeah, if you know, well, you live in Australia, East and West. You have East and West in Australia. Mr. Dynamite, good to see you. Although I've just seen you over the other side. By the way, I don't know if you know this. Probably none of you use Facebook on a computer, but Facebook's down. It's down for routine maintenance, apparently. So Messenger's still working because I was speaking to my brother a couple of minutes ago. And I've still got you running in the background, Sushi. So, in fact, let's give. No, why am I? I've got them. I'll just give you that. Right, okay. There we go. So, look, the background's a bit dodgy. Wee. Where's Mr. I don't know, ask Mr. Dynamite. He. That's actually quite cool. That's at the top of my brother's. Forget revenue. It'll affect your social credit score in 5 years. Don't worry about my social credit. I don't need to worry about that. 2 drams of whiskies. Uh, exactly, John. I'm being myself too. Uh, I don't know how you feel about that. Oh, fuck. Dave. You know, because you're getting to be quite a big channel there, Dave. With it, well, it starts and the old tractors and that. If you're still there, man, speak up, say something. Because it is something that we should really talk about, I don't really see that many channels talk about it, to be fair, so, well, there's the door over there. Over there, over there. Yeah, he has just been himself, It's gone to crap with the last one. What, you saying it was just like a one-off, Dave? I don't know, man, you seem to be quite good, like, Uh, but YouTube's funny, It's funny in the way they promote stuff, My promotion has dropped off a cliff. Yeah, that's what I mean. I had that, and then it went me flat. But it's summertime, I think, too. But then the other thing, people don't like Zetters. I don't know. Zetters are good tractors. Just don't leave them beside the sea. There won't be much left of it. But then that's the same as like an old Ferguson or something like that. Just don't leave it beside the sea because there won't be much left of it. You put a shovel to it. I'll take all the filler and all of it. Wooden metal garage, Yorkshire, top drinking for cheers. But yeah, it's lunch. Aye. I'm not sure how you say it in Ireland now. You need an Irishman. Look, there. You see my couch here. So it's lunch is Scottish. Don't know how the Irish say it. I think it's more or less the same, man. Ah, that's good. The next David Brown will start or explode. You put a load of ether. That's the way to do it. Fire ether in it. It'll start or blow cornrods out the side of it. I've got a video, Dave, right, where I was working on an old L series Land Rover with my brother, and I swear to God, I didn't have any ether, I had brake cleaner, and I know I shouldn't have been firing it in, but I must have put a can and a half of brake cleaner in this damn thing to get it running. To find out, all right, Project MGTF, how you getting on, sir? Yeah, I'm all right. I must have, like I say, put about a can and a half of the stuff in to get it running, just to find out that supposed to be safer. I'm not sure about that. She was making it some funny cracks. She actually locked up. You finally got the subs now. I'll run your playlist for you, buddy man. That'll help. I think I've watched most of your videos anyway, Even your really long ones, and I've just stuck them on here and gone and sat over there, so because I've got a phone too, Ether lock. I've had that happen a few times. Just go crank. I thought I was going to break a conrod. But now once we cleaned we actually got it running because I've got another video where it's running, So, but that's only like it's about a minute long or something. I don't even think it's that. We used to call it the tank. My brother's floating about. I'm sure he'll agree with me. Had the same engine in my Rover 45 car, and It was a bit like a tank, eh? Had no exhaust on it. It was just a straight pipe. Uh, ah, I don't. Nah, you'd probably be all right, eh? Not here with you, no problem. I'm sure other people will too, you know. Um, Watchers are not easy to get. Mm, They're not easy to get, me, eh? I've done it for a few people, eh? Well, this computer normally stays on, like I say, 24/7, so it doesn't really matter, eh? I've actually got two. I've got this one here and I've got that
No,
one there. Well, there one's
that was
Tina's.
my one that you're on.
Yeah, I'm on my wife's computer. I stole it off her. Uh,
How about you got to pay me for it?
I stole it off her, you know.
You didn't
So
steal it off me. You're going to work on your own one soon.
yeah, I'm gonna upgrade the one I got lying next to me,
I'm getting
eventually,
my
yeah.
own one up. What do you mean
So
eventually?
if so,
You've had it since I got it.
what?
You've had mine since I got it.
Yeah, more or less.
Aye, exactly.
That's an angry Scotswoman for you. Like, like, what's that behind me? That's her tablet.
What?
That's your tablet, I'm seeing.
What?
It's in the sea.
This.
Aye, I seen it on the couch behind me. Aye, so what's everybody been about? Well, let's start that one again. What's everyone been up to?
No,
I've not been up to anything. Nothing interesting, nah. Done some boring stuff.
sat in the house all the time.
I've done some boring stuff. No, I'm sat in the house. Uh, Been out and about and that. Uh, I've done cursed wheel bearing. I did a few things, eh? Hurt my back. Mm, Hurt my back. Hurt my shoulder. So, Sister Tina, if it doesn't get any better, I'm going to the doctor's next week. That'll be fun.
Not if we're
Uh,
going home.
yeah.
Not if we're going home.
Well, I might want to get my shoulder fixed before I go anyway.
God. Otherwise, we're not going.
What?
We won't
Don't be
go.
so stupid. Even if the doctor's appointment doesn't come back, I don't care. You know what? You know what they're like. Uh, Hurt your ears. Did you hurt your ears? Did you fall over? It sucks getting old. Here, everybody, man, I'm not that old. I'm only 44. Still feel 19, bud. Still feel 19. YouTube, good copyright was created for it. Aye, good, fair enough. See, that's what usually happens, you see. Hit me with copyright. YouTube suck eggs. If at first you don't succeed, suck eggs. Wrestling a rusty boat. What the heck happened? Oh, Bill, I live in the world of rust. I live in the world of rust. Where you can spray half a can of double T on something, right? And then hit it with mop gas. Maybe half a can of that as well. That still doesn't move. It's only when you bring out the big guns it starts to move, you know. You might get like half a turn on it. And then it shears off, and that's it. Back. So sod's law, eh? But most of this week you've been dealing with people going, we like to buy your car. We'd like to offer you this amount of money, but we wouldn't like to come and get it. So effectively, we wouldn't like to buy your car. I'm like, fair enough, then. Don't bother coming to see me. I can be quite happy with that. I got the tracking done. What do you mean, Woody? John, like you forgot to do a reach around? John Lad doesn't know what a reach around is. I'm not sure. I'm confused at that myself, actually, but so that was my week, yeah. So does law. I'm gonna get on holiday at some point. I've got work to do. Yeah, other than have scrap Audis lying in my, my car park. They're not scrap, right? Okay, we've moved on a bit from scrap. They look better now than scrap. As I say, I got the tracking done, got wheel bearing done. So it's not quite scrap. It drives all right. John moved his. He said he hurt his ears. No, I think he was referring to me, yeah, but it's all right. It's a bit of banter between me and John, lad. Don't worry about it. So, like, I've probably said worse to him at some point. So, I ain't that bothered. Uh, aye, so that's it. And on top of that, it's been extremely hot. It's 21 degrees right now, and isn't as hot as it's been. Uh, now, boys, go to your corners. You're not meant to say that on here, John. Now, but I can't stop you. Uh, I told him he was a time waster. Aye. What about you, Bill? As Gary Ross would say. Where were you last night, Gary? I thought you'd have been with Jason. Because Jason was in the same place I was, laughing our arses off. Uh, did you move? No, he moved last week. He's just got Alzheimer's. No, so aye. So if I do eventually get away, I'll be filming more stuff. I've got stuff to edit, right? And I could do a video for you on Monday, yeah. But to be honest, right, it was the Ustream one with oh, excuse me, Jim Davidson and Bobby Davro and the other fellow. I can't remember the wee fella's name, man. Quite funny, yeah. They re-uploaded it, Gary, so you can probably watch it. But I don't think it'll be as good the second time round, if you know what I'm saying, because they obviously edit bits out and that, like, what's that?
I'm talking to the cat.
You're talking to the cat.
Yes.
Tina's talking to a cat. She's probably getting more sense at the cat than she will me.
Yeah.
So, and here, Dave's workshop. That's my brother's ground. Look, does it look anything like Ireland? That's bog. That's proper land, like, but that's what they call. It's not crofts. It was crofts, but it's all amalgamated. Ustream with Jim and no Alex Belfield though. What a naughty boy. Yeah, aye, I know. He weren't there, but you've seen a lot of this. Aye, have you been there? It's bog. Yeah, I suppose it probably isn't that bad right now because it'll dried out a lot, but and it probably isn't that brown right now. It'll probably be green, but it won't be green because it's full of grass or anything. It'll be green because it's got rashes and. Well, here, that's when my brother cut a lot of turf, You call it turf down there, My brother cut a load of it, I don't know if he said 4 ton, did he? Maybe more than that, so, and he took some back that was dry, So, and he doesn't do that. He does that about 4 mile from the house. They go away out to the actual bogs, if you know what I'm saying, the hill. In fact, wait a minute, give me 2 seconds because I probably do have a picture of that. Virtual background. Don't know what I did with it actually. Good point. Got another one there. Got an old Foden. Got Q. Here, got an old tractor. There we go. An old tractor. An old P3. Roger. One gone. No, I don't have it there. Don't think, unless that's one, is it? No, that's the other side of where I was a couple seconds ago, That's the other side of this. No, that's the back of my chair, but hey. Hey, Collie Blog, how you getting on? Uh, the abacus impression was good. That's my brother's old Fergie. That's a 19. Wait a minute. It's a 1948 or something. But it was it started out life as a petrol polypin. It's been converted to P3. Yeah. Mega love shout out, Woody. Mm. Carl Boardman's Norks. That's what Loafer's thinking about now down his shed. Better watch that Loafer down his shed. Thinking about Norks, drinking his own brew. What'll happen next? You know they'll put a tax on that next, Loafer. Ah, it's so warm. I've been drinking beer. No, I haven't been drinking that much to be fair. I had a couple of cans last night, but that was just kind of, I don't know. It'd been a long week. It'd been a long week. That is not. Do they make a slapping noise? Probably, John. That's not an original house behind me either. Nor is the other one. they're pretenders. Just like to set the old lawn chair out for a couple of hours till it rains. You like to set the old lawn chair out there for a couple of hours till it rains. No, it ain't going to rain up here, I don't think. Well, I mean, we've had rain though. We did have rain. We had rain in the middle of the week, thunder and lightning and rain. It's quite bad. I love to hear that sound. John's making that sound right now. You know yourself. Sadie Mechanic, how you getting on, brother? Good time. Good time. Long time no see. Good time no see. What's that mean? Um, Long time no see. I hope you're keeping well. I know I don't notice you. I didn't see so many of your videos lately, so I don't know what's happened there. It's maybe the algorithms are pointing me in the wrong direction. I don't know. I have seen some funny things though this week, yeah, on YouTube. And I'm not about to start talking about them because they'll probably get me demonetized. But hey ho. Mm, I kind of thought to myself that the YouTube would take me into a dark place. Go downstairs. What slapping noise is that, Joe? The noise you make when you're walking. I wonder if Errorbook is working again. Oh, Errorbook is back up and running. Right, give me 2 seconds. Let's see. Um, Hang on a second because I need to jump between two profiles here. Go to that one. This is Errorbook. Right, try this again. Errorbook, are you working? Right. No, Errorbook is not currently working. What do you mean? Uh, Ready. You mean ready? You're ready, you stupid thing. Click here. Continue. Continue and confirm it as you. Well, yes. And I've swapped to someone else. So I'm back. I'm back on YouTube. I don't disappear off YouTube and gone to the other one. Oops, something went wrong. Oops, what do you mean something went wrong, you stupid thing? Oh, John. John, lad, what you doing? Boop, 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 boop. Whoa. There we go. There's my house. Give me a second, folks. You can look at this rather than my house.
Is it me? I'm going in circles.
There we go. Look at that for a while,
Tell him your PC died.
Aye, my PC crashed due to lack of interest. Do you know what? There isn't an ounce of porn on this computer.
And give that the ghost.
It's named mine.
No, it's fucking mine. It's got all that shit in it.
It's full of
All
fucking
Ali's things.
women's stuff. I don't know.
No, not women's stuff. Your stuff.
What's going on here?
Ronnie always farted and his PC died.
Nah, it's something to do with
Overheating. The sun.
the thermal paste on the CPU.
Yeah.
That's what it's got something to do with. I need to put more thermal paste on it. I think that would be an idea.
Good classics.
I think that would be an idea. Put some more thermal paste on it. In fact, hang on. I nearly went and checked myself out the studio again. Hey, dude, Classics, how you getting on, sir? Good to see you, man. I nearly checked myself out the stream again, so hang on a second. Look at the cat. What? Can't you put jam on it instead? You can put jam on it if you want. But it won't make it work any better. Nah, it should, like, when the temperature drops, it should get better, It's only because the temp in the house is so high, yeah? If it was outside, it would probably be a lot better, But, yeah, I'm inside, so. I could go switch my laptop, I suppose. But then the laptop, well, I've disconnected it from the internet, so. There was a method in my madness. Lucky's never pissed on it, man. It's freaking. It is, like I say, the fact it overheats. It overheats when it gets really hot, and it's just because it's got a standard cooler on it, whereas my own one's got a massive cooler on it. Water cooler. You make a very valid point there, Rudy. Yeah, we had a water cooler here for PC. This one had the original water cooler on it, I believe. I think my brother may have taken it off. I'm not sure. We'd have to ask him. But I know it's only got the standard cooler on it, Probably once backed out. There's a few fans in it. Don't think they're all working. So, yeah, they're definitely not all working because don't feel like it's giving off as much air as it would normally do. Yes. I'm good, Ronnie. Yourself? Yourself. Nah, I'm good, like. So, but now if I put any kind of load on the computer, it just decides, nah, me, boom, done. Water cooler, we don't full water for the beers when the sun's out. Yeah, I've done that before. A bucket, put a bucket and put beer in the bucket. Hot temps, yeah, it's been, well, it were 28 degrees here today.
Yeah.
It's warm here right now. It's 20 degrees here just now, which is unusual for this time of year, Usually we don't get that kind of temperature till later on in the year, So I say later on in the year, I mean like kind of August, So you are always giving directions to the wrong people. I'm a good because I'm stressed. She's watching Corey. That's the best way to be. Leave her with a Corey. No, so we've been getting it's about 28. I think the highest I've seen. 28 with no wind, and it's a humid heat. Like, I mean, that's the way it is right now. And I could still walk about. I call this, this is like
T-shirt
sweltering.
weather.
No, working weather to me is what, between 16 degrees and 22 degrees outside. That's good working weather, eh? They've got a wind, like a breeze, off the sea. But the weather we've had has not been, it's not been really good working weather, eh? It's been pretty horrible, to be honest, eh? Uh, just ordered a chicken, num num num. I had chicken, sweet and sour
Sweet and
chicken,
sour chicken fried rice.
sweet and sour chicken with fried rice there on there. It's really good there. In fact, I only ate half of it, so mm. There's too much of it.
I think see the next time we order, we can just get one. We share it.
Aye, should just get one and just share it. So I changed the virtual background. I changed it, obviously, as you've noticed. Not since the Wuhan loafer. Don't trust them no more. Ah, here, man. They were alright. It's no their fault. It's no their fault. Mm. Hi, Kirsty. How are you? Hope everyone's fine down there. Cheers to James. I'll be still not at that point in malarkey. Tried a bit of that, but I'm no good. He's mostly been robbed and naked by now, John Lad. Good, glad to hear it, Kirsty. Glad to hear it. Aye. So I'm knackered, not naked. I could tell you some funny stories about me sitting down there, down there when I was younger, but 46 minutes to 2100 hours. In other words, in English,
8:45.
in English, 8:46
No, 8:46.
p.m. So, but if you want hi, I'll give you the other time first. I'm more used to using that time. I see it everywhere. I look on my phone, I see it. I look on the computer, I see it. I see it everywhere. Oh, now, what am I going? My internet gone now or something? No.
It keeps going round the surface for me.
Okay, Greg's workshop. 5 in the morning, right? Catch you later, bud. Take it easy, right? 5 in the morning for you, Foofed. You take care of yourself, man. But you're coming into winter now, so it won't be so bad for you. You won't have the heat. I'll just have to check that because I want to know that I'm still there. No, I'm definitely still there, so that's not so bad. Definitely still there. My phones go weird. You coming up to get a crack, John lad? Lover, I've listened to your quote and I've decided you're a Robin. I'm not sure he is. I don't know him. I know the quote of him's I don't know. There must be more interesting live streams on a Friday night or something. Fucking hell. Sad crack. Sad crack these days. There's more crack in a glass eye, Chief. It's stagnant. You pay it then, Holly man. I ain't paying for fuck all wrong. I paid a fucking fortune for a fucking car. I did all the fucking work myself. There you go. It's called fucking inflation, so they tell me. No problem with it, man. You do what you gotta do. Can lama how you doing? Ronnie Barton, more crack and more side. Probably is Ronnie. Don't know, never been to Moss Side, man. We see up here more crack in a glass eye. Nah, I can watch you on the telly. Thank you very much, Can Lamaha. Lamahu. I don't know. I don't know if that necessarily. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but hey. It's all done, Ronnie, man. I did the whole lot. Mm. What link you dropping? No, your man dropped a link. I'm going to go and check it out. Minecraft my PC. I'll give you a like on it. There you go, bud. I'll give you a like. I don't know what that is. Hey ho. Hey Optimus Prime, how are you? Good to see you. Honest, Gav, I don't have many friends because I like to speak my mind. Godfrey Bloom. How's that for a quote? I don't know if I could read that properly. Don't drop your link too often, mate. You ready for the big race? And I'm purring like a tiger. Both my cars purr like tigers, man. You talking about? Mm. They actually both sound like PDs. They both sound like tractors. The one sounds more like a tractor than the other one. It's one's more. What's the word? One's missing an EGR valve. It's got a bit of pipe there instead. But the guy whoever did the mapping wasn't very good at mapping. Is all I'm gonna say. Yeah. Because he forgot to map out the solenoid for the anti-shudder valve. But hey, oh, never mind. That's done. If you know a man who can, then you get the man who can to do it. There you go. That's all you need to know. It's on a need to know basis. When you need to know, I'll tell you. The track is called Thunder Roll, Mac. Midnight Mass with the nudity laughs and the coffins and an upside down crossing, Ronnie. You ever seen Eyes Wide Shut? No, I've never seen Eyes Wide Shut. I've seen Eyes Wide Open.
Oh, Ali was going to ask you. When is Thunder in the Glen?
Not sure. Look at look at
I might go and see it and take videos of the bikes and that. So.
Yeah, up to you. Thanks very much. Appreciate your like. But I have to say that I appreciate everybody that spends time with me. We'd get a red face and a who's talking like that, Loafer. Tom Cruise and that Aussie lass with the ginger ear. Spooky film. Whoop whoop. Don't mind spooky films. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. I usually fall asleep. Only time I watch a film is action movies. Action movies, I do like an action movie. Usually war films, mm, and comedies. So I'll watch some funny, funny. Aye, me. I haven't saw it, Loafer. Only watched good films. He's watched Debbie's done Dallas. Now he's waiting for her to do was it? Where's it you live again? It's not Moss Side. It's down the other end. It's in Manchester land. I can't mind where. Like,
You get tickets.
9.5 weeks, if I'm angry. You probably would be angry if you go down there. If you got potatoes, we can have chips. If we've got potatoes, we can have chips. If there's no potatoes in, we're all buggered. We can't have chips. So John Lod's staying down there in the chat because he's like, fuck that, I'm not going up there with him. It's a Stanley Kubrick film about elimination shape shifting reptilian types. Excuse me. That wasn't a me. Aye. What do you think that is? Sunrise or sunset? Answers on a postcard. Answers on a postcard. Terminator. Watched that. Seen all the Terminators. Yeah, it's sunset. It's sunset. Sunset's in the west. Hey, I'm off there. Get me bat suit. Be back in 10:15. Right, no more. I thought you said you were off to turn into a bat and eat some soup, but hey, that was just me bad reading. 13 people and it's Friday. Well, I make it 15 my side, Ronnie. So it says 14 on my other device. So it's summertime, man. Summertime's that can be funny. You can have a lot of people. You can have hardly anybody. Like I say, it's summertime. Uh, Let me get my Bible out. I'm going to read a passage from the Vicar's. Well, I'm sure we could all do that. Uh, Hello, pillows for you. How are you?
Oh,
I'm not eating a pillow right yet. Happening in a few hours though. Uh, Happening in a few hours, I might. Mm. Oh, get blown down, loafer. It's not iron. Me. Well, that's first can of beer done. Yeah, no bad. Still, as Kevin would say, still on the right side of the dirt. So, must be doing something right. It's all the clean lemon. That's got some fucking head on it. Hey, Friday night's pizza night. Pizza night. Saturday night for me, yeah.
so
You know what pizza I like? Uh,
25th to 28th of August.
so a long time off then.
Aye.
Well, I say a long time off. It's not really, but
I was thinking of taking the weekend.
taking the weekend.
Well, the 2 days.
Aye.
And stay in the hotel.
Well, you can type to me in the chat and tell me that. Sorry, my wife's having a conversation with me. Don't worry about it. She likes to do that. I hope she's got Irish biscuits, John Ladd. John Ladd likes Irish biscuits. John Ladd used to fart and go, Irish biscuits. I love my brick. I love my brick. Drink. You better not say the other one. Thick Irish girls. Where you going? Go on, Lo, where you going? You like fiddlesticks? Aye, do you like fiddlesticks, John lad? Yeah. Oh, HBC. You like Fosh, deep sea Fosh. Are you coming up the front or the rear, John lad? How you doing, Andrew Merrick? Good to see you. Is that a big lorry you've got, John lad? Or a little lorry? Ah, we can stay in Aviemore for a day and get away from here, and we can enjoy ourselves. Whoop, whoop, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. B and B.
No, in the hotels, I'm just checking the prices.
Aye,
Aye.
it'd be expensive.
Not really. For two people. No,
She's
£131.
warm.
£131 for two people.
What's that for? One night?
No, for the 2 nights.
2 nights? That's not bad. What we having? What do you get for breakfast?
You get breakfast.
Hey, WTF,
You
mate.
get
I know where
breakfast.
you are. Hi, Tina from Andrew Merritt.
I said,
England have scored 3 goals. The keeper has taken a backhander. Cheaper to rent a caravan. I actually own a caravan, Optimus Prime. Thank you, Kahan Lamahi. I appreciate your like, buddy. But I have your like. Thank you very much. You'll get breakfast in the shed. Go.
I haven't got a camper van.
Camper van. I never bought a camper van. I bought what they call a residential. A residential was better at the time. It's what I wanted. So
the only reason I want to get away from here is away from the neighbours.
The neighbours are terrible.
And it'll be a break.
Oh, nearly went through the screen then. Me. I'm interested to have a check-in gate. If your name's not down, you're not getting in. No trainers. Okay. I won't bring my trainers with me. Okay.
He's got shoes and he's
I've got steel toe caps.
No, you've got
3 pairs.
You've got dress boots as well.
And I've got dress boots. Aye.
I've got a pair of dress boots.
I've got dress boots. Aye. Excuse me, dealer boots. She means. To put my dealer boots on while I dance.
No dancing.
No dancing.
Outside.
Eh?
Can't dance with one leg.
Can't dance with one leg. Fair but firm. Exactly. Fair but firm. It's the same reason I didn't buy a camper van.
Don't need a camper van when I've got a caravan.
DeWalt steel toe caps. Do you know what? I had a pair of Land Rover steel toe cap boots. They were actually alright. I think I got a year and a half with them. I burned the toes out of my steel toe caps. I'm always on my knees. I'm always on my knees. So I'm always moving about on my knees. So I burned the toes out of them, man. You shall not pass.
I will if I've got a pass. You got to buy tickets as well.
You got to buy tickets. Okay.
So
if you're bringing
drugs, Shane, no, I won't be bringing any of them.
I don't. Well, I've got medicine ones.
Medication.
I've got medicine ones, Ronnie. Okay. I could possibly be persuaded.
Well, we have to take them. Yeah.
That's true. Very true. Other boots I bought were ex-paratrooper boots. They're good.
I bought you them when we were at.
They're good. I've had 2 pairs of them. They don't have steel toe caps, believe it or not. They have reinforced leather at the front. Really good. I've not yet to burn toe out of them yet. But really good boots. Really comfortable to walk in. You can run in them, but I can't run. 2 seconds. I'm going to turn my camera off because it's time I took my anti-anger tablets. So I don't turn green in the middle of the night. Turn into the Incredible Hulk.
You're telling me that I'm sleeping with the Incredible Hulk?
Yeah. Tina knows when I haven't taken them because I wake up in the morning and my trousers are like all ripped and all that, you know.
Don't forget the badge.
The badge, the badge is in the car, John. Mm.
I have to give that back to John because he'll have his van.
He'll have his van.
Ah, he's getting it on the 24th.
What's a van? I thought it was a car.
Well, his car on the 24th.
First thing I tried was ecstasy. Me said, so this coppers are coming. I was eating me noodle. I was back in the day. I think I tried. Wait a minute. I tried amphetamine, ecstasy,
Look what you put.
mushrooms. Apparently, arse. I've tried that, Gary. I'm not surprised. I've tried many things. Mrs. Miss Busty, I think. Mitsubishi, I think. I think that's what that was meant to say, is it? You're like me, a bit dyslexic. Hi, Babesy, thank you very much. I appreciate you liking and sharing my stream. I haven't done rooms yet, but one day. Rooms? Well, rooms, they're funny things. I woke up on a bridge, Ronnie. I was young. I was only 19 at the time, man. I woke up on a bridge and miles away from home. So there you go. Maybe not the great experience I was looking for, but well, I'll take it and try it, see what happens. So I did. Try anything once. If you don't waking up, well, that's the problem. You've had too much of a good night. Couldn't spell it. I joined up letters. I know that one. I've got spell check. Mitsubishi. He's so busy. I got a Mitsubishi. But it's not a car. It's an LD100. It's a truck. My brother's got one too. We like collecting them. It's hard us to be around good people, mate. Yep, that's the thing. You have to do it around good people. Well, we took it in the hot chocolate. Boy made hot chocolate, and we were sitting in his house. And then I don't know what happened after that because I can't remember. Because they would say I was off my trolley. I was off my trolley. And since then, crikey, this bat soup is fresh. Taking the lid off and the burgers flying around me. Hey Chico, thank you very much. Then like, share clip. Thank you, Chico, man. 4 a.m. already. Oh, good night. Who's there, John lad? Okay, Bebsy. You take care. Stay where you are. Don't go anywhere, Bebsy. I know you're there. I'm not here. Show me some queer hooks cough. The corpse has gone bad. It's still so warm. I'm melting, Chico. There you go. I'm melting too. Tonight, anyway. It's warm. Warm and stuffy. We've got all the windows open in the house. Everything. I've got a fan through there, but we put it on, it'll just create a noise. It'll create a noise, and all you'll hear is brrrr. If I want to do that, I'll go and sit in my car and just rev it up. That makes a noise.
You just sit outside and get cool.
I could sit outside and you would just be looking at an empty screen, but you would actually still hear me, believe it or not, because I'd still technically be here.
Yep.
Oof. Mm.
Oh, he's sweating like a tot.
Sweating like I taught you, and I'm making away fight. Here, I was gonna say sweating more like Rolf Hollis outside of school. Thing, but then I thought to myself, I better not quite say that, eh? Ah, where I hear the noise, she's plugged something in. Oh, the street lights have gone dim. Hey, there ain't no street lights on up here, right? Hi. Mm. Oh, I wish I could think of some funny things. She must be welding something over. Aye, she is. She's welding. So sweet shot. Oofed. 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 You know what? Beer is the answer. 2 pints prick. Ah.
Why does he keep putting his lump in
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Now get now then get and I can't even say that. I ain't got the accent.
now then, guys.
I might just turn this into a music stream if no one's gonna come up. Too soon, low for you. He was your favorite. Here, look, there's a sofa. Ooh, the sofa. The sofa's behind the house. There's a house behind the sofa. Well, we'll never know. We'll never know. Ah, mm. So what's everybody been watching on the tube this week? Anything interesting?
Outlander.
No, that wasn't on YouTube, Tina.
Oh no, not YouTube. No.
No,
Okay.
that wasn't on YouTube. I'm gonna go and watch something interesting on YouTube, right? I'll tell you what it's about in 18 minutes, right? It's a bus. Oh, because I watched one video about a bus.
And you're getting buses.
Now I'm getting buses sent to me. See, that's the way the algorithm works. Algorithm, you see? He works funny, does he? There's now taken out of Obus bread, so they say. So what was in it to begin with? Anybody know the answer to that? 'Cause I don't. I'm not a baker. Uh, I say there's now taken out of Obus bread. Or is that? That's not Obus, is it? I don't know. I think it is.
Taken out.
So what was in it to begin with? Now taken out. Uh,
Flour, yeast.
what did the other people take out of it? Well, leave the yeast in it. How do you think it rises?
That's what I'm saying. It's not
Uh,
taken out. Out taken out.
mm. You've been mostly watching Benidorm. Have you got a passport, Ronnie? Ah, you were on holiday, weren't you? Hi, JCT. I did say hi to you way back at the start. Mighty White. Oh, Mighty White. That's for the aye. And now taken out and Mighty White. Aye. That's where I knew it came from somewhere, Ronnie. Yeah, I couldn't remember which one though. Probably owned by Ovis or something like that. Uh, probably owned by one of that big companies just with another sticker on it, you know? Uh, series. Should watch it. I don't do telly, man. I do YouTube. I got too much shit to watch on YouTube. I don't mean it
Then it went dark.
Right. Has anyone got 50 pence to the fucking meter? It appears that the fucking electric went out. I'm not very sure what happened there.
PC died.
My PC's about to get kicked in the arse.
Overheated. It's the heat. It doesn't help it.
I'm away to stop a crime. I'm actually here. Or I'm over there. There's been a murder. Hang on a second. Well, fucking stupid thing. Right. There's been a murder. Me murdering my computer. Hang on a second. To actually see what's going on with this stupid computer. Give me a few minutes. I'll carry on talking to you. The head gasket blew. Nah, I think it had something to do with the fact that the Chrome had emptying. I don't do that, eh?
No.
I don't do that. Process. What we fucking doing there? 35%. SSD. Boost. I'm using 1% of my SSD. Apparently, I've got 14. Give me 2 seconds. If I shut down again, it's not because it's the computer, right? Okay? If it goes again, don't worry. It shouldn't, right?
Get 40 grand ready, laugh out loud.
Nah, it don't cost 40 grand for a new PC. Oh, excuse me. System. Me.
What CPs are we running high?
Nah, it's not really, yeah. It's not running that high, yeah.
The accountants are trying to clean their money.
It's only using 25% of the CPU.
What else is using the CPU though? What else is using it?
A lot of scrap.
You've got a virus or something like that.
Nah. Nah, don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. That's not using it. Well, I didn't know I had 14 tabs open because I've only got 2 open. So, give me a minute.
Your tower has a head cold.
Shouldn't do.
Well, I haven't plugged it. I've plugged in all the things, so you just need to turn it on.
I just need to turn it on. That's defunct.
So not working?
No, it doesn't work. Eh? So you got a fuse in it?
It is working, it's just not turning on. It's stuck.
$14 tabs open, have I? Really?
That's not working. Must be broke.
I'm going to stop a crime.
Oh well, that doesn't work.
Yeah. Hate using this bloody browser.
You know that doesn't work. It's not getting checked.
What am I doing? I don't even need to do that. All I need to do is this. I know you're all still there, right? Okay, well, those of you who haven't left. What the fuck am I doing? Right. One needs to sign in apparently.
Hmm?
I said one needs to sign in apparently. Wherever that is. Right. There we go. Boom. Right, now I'm going to join my own stream. And then I'm going to shut that other one down. Doom. Right. Wait a minute. I want to send. No, should be continuing. Use a different account. Because if I come up with that account, I'm not going to. Meh. That's not going to work. Ah, bollocks. Never mind. Hey, Gerald, how you getting on? Now I'm reached 34%.
Oh, he's having a bit of difficulty.
14 tabs. What? No way. I want to say, I'm gonna run a.
Hello, Joella.
Hi, Joella. How are you? Good to see you. Control panel. Okay, on maintenance. Maintenance. How much on maintenance? Right, there we go. Right, bear with me. My computer may throw a hissy fit, right? Okay. Okay, just don't worry. I'm still here. It might not. It might not throw a hissy fit. It just depends. It might. It might not. We'll see. Hi, Rojan. Sorry, I was preoccupied with my own failure that I never noticed that you had shut down Sushi's stream. I do apologize. This stream is meh. It's a bit pants. That's a good point.
Those windows could be windy. No, it's not. It's actually stock windy.
Nah, it's not that.
Windy.
Nah, I've still got plenty of space there, so. I'm just checking my out me processor speed. I probably what I'm gonna have to do is delete the cache on my Google because I may have gone into something that I shouldn't have done, and I may have downloaded something I shouldn't have done.
Oh.
Yeah, great.
Mm.
Stupid fucking computers. Fucking computers. Quit that. Don't need that.
That's all the IT support we offer, Tina. Laugh out loud.
Good evening, Carl. How are you getting on, bro?
Okay, Ronnie.
I'm having problems with my computer tonight. It's working just now, though. But I'm doing a wee bit of maintenance. Maintenance should really be done before the stream, though, eh? Maintenance should really be done before the stream. Stop maintenance. Yes, stop maintenance. Yeah. Close, I said. There we go. Right. Chrome still says I've got 14 tabs open, but hey. Who cares what Chrome says, eh? What does it know? Go back here. Go here. Security. Security. No. Nah, because it's not that one. Seems to have slowed down anyway now, whatever it was.
Right, just carry on with your stream then. Just do what you can.
Piss poor planning, Ronnie, aye. It's alright. She's mint. She's running like a broken down lad at the moment. Yeah. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. More often than not, if you're me, you lose.
I had a threesome lined up for Loafer for this.
Nah, I think it's something to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, never mind. I think. Hello to you, Rafael. What you saying, man? Nah, I think it was. It's my version of Chrome that I'm using now. I think I need to clear my cache from my Chrome. I think that's what's wrong with it. I'm not even sure I can do that while I'm on here. Don't think you can. Reset settings. Security. About Chrome. About you. Sod it. I'm not going to worry about it now.
No.
It's bound to get colder later, eh? Hey, Titan Bars, how are you, bro? What are you saying? I've had 2 crashes. My computer's gone boop, drop me out, switched itself off. Give me blue screen of death. I think the CPU's overheating. I don't think it's a virus or anything like that. I think it's just CPU paste, probably. It's the heat. The heat probably wants taking apart and cleaning. A good old blow. You just home, boss. Is that you moved mother-in-law in now? I was actually going to join myself from the other browser. I'll give it a whiskey in a minute. Don't worry, that'll sort it out. I'll give it a whiskey. Be alright once it's in a whiskey, 1 or 2. Loafer, Ali, Matt wants you. We could all do with a good blow. That's what's wrong with this computer. It could do a good blow. I'm now wafting the door and to get some air into the house. What's that? There's something hanging on the door. See, Loafer. What, bravo? Ah, the same as usual. Aye, to me, it didn't look. The temperature didn't look that weird on it, to be honest. It has dropped. There's things opening up and thing. Right, teeth. There was things opening up that shouldn't have been opened up. Now, Chrome's been reduced to 6 pages. So, you know, machine overheat first time. Count 20. Temp down. I'm not 100% sure that it's that, Raffle, from what it's telling me. I'm not 100% sure that that's what it is. It's telling me I've got 6 pages of Chrome open right now, and I don't have 6 pages of Chrome open, mate. I've got literally 3 pages open. Okay? So maybe the CPU is waiting to catch up, because it said I had 14 open a minute ago. I should maybe run my antivirus just to see, Might be quite funny. Help and support? I don't think I need help and support.
What have you turned off again?
No. I'm just looking at stuff.
Get a HW monitor and you'll see all the temps.
Yeah, I've got a thing here for seeing temperatures. So I'm not 100% sure that that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure that that's what it is. Just give me a couple of seconds, and we shall find out. Currently running a virus thing anyway, so my Lozada.
Hi.
There we go. Shout out to you too. Yep, there we go. Your device is scanned with no new threats found. Boom. Didn't think I did. Uh, but can never be too sure. Well, it's scanning that quick too, you know.
No, Raphael, you can't blame it on me. I haven't been on it. Ali's been on it more times than I've been on it.
You hearing that? You can't blame it on Tina. It's kinda not really Tina's fault.
Me neither. That is Tina's machine. You blame it on her, laughing like.
Here, it's probably something to do with Chrome, Raffle man. It is. It's probably something to do with Chrome. Chrome can be funny, yeah. I have noticed that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if I start shutting these down, right? Like there's one here, right? I'm gonna end that one. Right, okay. Nothing happened. End that one. Right, okay, so I ended the chat there, right? So now I can't see the chat, right? Don't worry about
Oh, I know.
that. End this one, right? Okay. End this one. Right, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That sounds more like it. 5. There's one here. End that one. Not using any internet.
Talk about
Technology, are you working? You useless piece of scrap.
no, you're gone again.
What do you mean I'm gone again? I'm here.
You're not.
I'm
You're
so.
back now. Oh, you're back.
I can lip read what you're reading. Put it in the scrap. You're usually threatening it with a big hammer works, Raffle, right? Okay. I know from experience, okay? Threaten it with a big hammer, it'll start working.
That's what John says. Next time you go out, use a hammer.
Yep. I'll give it a bash with a hammer.
Not mine, you're not.
Nah, I need to start on that other one. I need to start on that other computer there. Build another computer. This one's it's.
Oh, he uses all mine. He breaks my PC and he wants his own one now.
No, I'll sort this one out. I'll fix this one. I can fix this easy. Just reinstall Windows. Format. Boom. Done. Fixed. Yeah, Rafa, but there's nothing probably wrong with this thing. Do you know what it is? It's operator error. Operator error. I just need to format it. Do you know, it's probably been about 4 years since I formatted it. So it's probably got a load of shit on it. That's what happens, isn't it? You just build up and you build up and you build up and you build up and you never bother doing anything with it. Evening, Jason. Good to see you, sir. I know you were in earlier, but I've been in and out. So I've been up and doing like here's drawers tonight, so I wouldn't worry about it. Mainly the computer said, "Fuck off."
That's nice.
Computer said no. Oh, computer says no. Boom. Right. Still says no at that side, but hey, who cares? I had problems with things and it just shut down. I went over it and opened another tab up and it shut the whole computer down. I don't know if I've got a dodgy webcam too. I think that might be causing a lot of things as well because the webcam's quite old. So I think this is your one now.
No, it's not.
You're not getting my one. You hear that?
You wanted your own. You wanted your own camera.
I'll buy a new one.
You can use my one. It's sitting
Try a different browser. I was going to do that awful lot, but can't be asked. Can't be asked. If it goes, it goes. I'm an hour and 35 minutes in. If it goes again, I might go for the night. And I'll go to the pub.
You won't. You got plenty to drink there. You don't need to go to the pub.
No, I don't need to go to the pub right now. I don't know. Like, could be heat. Oh, I know that, Rafa, man. Don't worry about it. Oh, it's not. What's the word?
Help.
I wasn't being ungrateful. If you know what I'm
Any
saying.
help is always welcome, Rafa.
Busy much today, Ronnie. Nah, Ronnie doesn't do anything. Ronnie doesn't do nothing.
No, Ronnie's asking how Gerald was doing today, and Gerald says he was busy.
Oh right, I thought that was him saying to Ron, was Ronnie busy?
No, if you read the
No, I didn't read that.
No. Gerald, how are you doing today, my brother from another mother? You didn't read that bit.
I'm away from
Yeah.
I was sitting too far back from the thing.
Yeah. Wash your mouth out with
Soap.
soap.
Soap. Nah. I didn't wash my face with soap, man. I wash it with fucking shower gel, so go fuck yourself, you cunt, yeah. Yeah, cunt, yeah. Yeah, cunt, yeah. Yeah, I'll sort you out. I'll drive down to your house and drag you out the window. Even if you live at a 3-story flat, I don't care. I've got a ladder. I'm going to do a John. I'll fart from your letterbox. Hi, Biff. No one else is going over to stream here because we're all sat here in the nude. Yeah, I'm not sat here in the nude. What are you talking about? I've got clothes on. You can always turn your camera off. I don't fucking care as long as I can see you first. Yeah, I'm good, or buff. My computer's out, but I'm good. Mm. You know what? My computer probably wants a beer. That's probably what's wrong with it. Do you want a beer? My computer says, yeah, it wants a beer. Uh, you won't do a shit. I want shit in your kettle. No, that's John Lad's area. Well, when John Lad comes round, he'll shit in your kettle. We'll send him round, right? You better behave. I'm only on my second beer, Ruffle.
Only
I'm only on my second beer. It wants some Melvig Homebrew. Yeah, it does, Carl. Give it some Escapeja, it'll be fine.
I've got some homebrew to take up, Paul.
Yeah, I know. I've got half a 34 bottles, 32 bottles.
32 bottles. You got.
Half a 32,
You've got 16.
16. I could do that in a night.
No, you can't.
Curry night's going in the kettle. Well, it's pizza night, is it not? Who said it was pizza night? Optimus said it was pizza night. Fair play. What you having on your pizza? Now we'll get them going. Here, Jason, you like a bit of pineapple on your pizza, don't you? I'm not overly fussed on pineapple, but then I'm just not overly fussed on pineapple. If you put it on a pizza, I don't really care. I will eat it. You know, I won't go, oh, that's horrible. I will eat it. I ain't fussy. I eat just about anything. As long as it don't taste rank. Like, I don't eat mice because I reckon they'd probably taste rank. Where's Gaza? It's not got bail. I'm sure I seen Gaza earlier on. I was speaking to him. So there. You see, he's got pie and chips. Ah. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone. On my way home, I did get myself a bottle of whiskey, and the first thing I did do is drop it into the freezer. I'm halfway. Nice, cold, dropped into the freezer. Hello, Roger. How are you? Being caught for smoking. No, I went to see why my phone went. It was nothing in particular. It was nothing in particular. The phone tells me that it's 20 degrees outside. I don't believe that. My computer says Gary was watching football. My computer that said that, okay? Now my computer says it's. Did I find this card useful? Yes. The nearest rain is 60 kilometers away. Is that right? The temperature in Inverness is 20 degrees. The temperature in Alipool is 19 degrees. The temperature in Gerlach is 18 degrees. The temperature in Sunnywick is 15 degrees. There you go.
What's in Inverness?
20 degrees. So that never got. England, that's not football. That's rugby. Could you get me a beer from the fridge, please?
No.
Thank you. I couldn't be asked. I'm loyal. Thank you very much, Ronnie. I appreciate that. Last time I looked, we were getting beat 2-0 by Denmark. Meh. Is it not over yet? It ain't over till the fat lady sings. We get better find a fat lady to sing then. Because there's one thing I'm not, and that's a lady. Brr, brr. Ah. Me. 18 people and no one speaking. Come on.
What we're speaking.
Get your tongue out me ears. Only dogs do that. Ain't got my tongue in your ears. Yeah. Yeah. Get me 2 pints, you prick. You're eating. Eat your pizza. Wash it down with a nice brew. Ronnie will do you some tea. We might get orange juice. Without watching bloody football. Bloody football, eh? Grown men running after bloody ball. Oh, I've hurt myself. I've fallen over. I hurt myself. That's okay, Kirsty. I'll do a big pan of tatty what? Ash. You keep your ash to yourself. I don't want no fucking ash. If I want ash, I'll look in the ashtray. Hey, Lee, how you doing? You don't have to call me host. You know my name, Lee. I've known you a couple of years. You can call me what you like. It don't mean I'll answer. Young Trinidad. Hello, thank you. Give me 2 seconds till I find out what I'm doing. You'd pop away. It's Norman, is it? Norman Delicacy. Where's my hendos? Where's my hendos? If I know what a hen does, it goes cluck 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 cluck. It's a hell of a fucking eye. Need for Speed. I used to play that. Need for Speed. On my other account. I think I've still got some of that actually. I look on my other account. If he's the host, why have we not got any drinks? Well, you're more than welcome to come to the house for a drink, right? There's only one man left standing at the end of the night.
I don't be me.
You're not a man.
No, but I don't drink either.
So there'll only be one man left standing at the end of the night. Henderson relish. Better than Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce? I prefer HP. HP sauce, and it's fucking Houses of Parliament, isn't it?
I'm going to make something nice.
You're going to make something nice? What are you going to make?
You'll have to wait and see.
I'll wait and see. Okay. Please, the moderator. Right, give me 2 seconds and I'll give you a wrench. You can have a wrench. Well, fucking everybody's got them in here anyway. It's no make a difference. But there is moderators of moderators. You moderate moderators. You're welcome. Someone looking for a blue, is that 007? Don't worry about it, guy. Ross. I've got 007 on the back burner. I got many 007s. My wrench is Imperial. I was gonna sell him one. I'll let you go. Don't spam your link all the time. Don't mind you putting it out once, okay? Because you got a blue wrench. You can check out other people's channels if you want. Just go right click on the wait a minute. No, go to three dots. Go to channel. Then go to channel. Have a look. If you're into it, you're into it. If you're not into it, you're not into it. Right? Okay. Do what you want to do. Just don't abuse it. Else you have to pay a fine. Ronnie says it's 50. He's in charge of fines.
He was going to pay road mortgage.
And Jason is a jailer. He'll jail you. Ronnie's bench is Whitworth. Fucking hell, it is old. It's older than fucking me, Jason. And you. But you can still drive an Astra. I will say that much. Or should I say, chuck an Astra around a truck. What way are we going, Jason? Sideways. You should have a wiper fitted on the fucking side. It's actually a good laugh watching that, mate. It is. There's a loafer on it, is it? Where did Raffle go? Raffle, you didn't drown in that bottle of whiskey, did you? Don't drown in that bottle of whiskey. Come and share it. It's thirsty work being up here. Thank you very much, Kadansoi. Kadansoi, come and sing a song. You're welcome. If you're busy, I understand. Well, I'm not forcing anybody, okay? I'm not feeling like singing the song because if I open another tab, my computer might say, no, fuck you. I'm just leaving it right as it is right now. I'm not touching anything else. In case it says, nope, that's you. Boom, you've had enough. I'm here trying to be polite. Raffle, you can be very polite. You can also be, you can be not polite if you wish to be. I don't care, Raffle. I'll forgive you tomorrow. It's okay. You know me. Take it with a pinch of salt. Life is too short. Me and you have slung insults at each other many times. We always speak the next day. Fuck it. It's one of those things. I'm only on my third beer, but we're in good standing. We're in good standing, and it's 3 minutes to 10. Callum's laughing. Fair play to you, Ian. Laugh away. Hello, Andrew. I know you, so I better give you a wrench as well, I suppose. Don't drop your link every 10 seconds or I'll remove your moderator rights, okay? Come, speak. If you wish to check somebody out, go to channel, check them out. Do it nicely. If they like you, they'll watch your channel. If they don't like you, they won't watch your channel and they won't subscribe to you. That's the way it works. This is more a chat show. Usually there's more of us on here, but well, I guess there's something better set. Something else better on. I don't fucking know. I'm trying to be nice. It's nice to be nice. Apparently, someone told me that once. Ah. As I said earlier on, Gary, we don't get fucking much money for this malarkey. I don't do it for fucking money anyway, yeah. I do it for, what is it? It's like going down the pub, eh? I don't do that anymore, eh? Don't have no fucking pubs here I like. Uh, One, go to the pub, it costs me fucking what? Gotta be about at least a fiver for a pint, right? Okay? So £5, English money, sterling money, whatever. It's all the same. We live in Great Britain, right? Okay? I can't smoke in the pub, okay? Because some softy will say, "Here, that smoke's bad for me." You're not fucking smoking it, you know. Aye, the boch is na meaning, I tell you. The boch is na meaning. Here, there's nothing on shite. I wouldn't watch it. I don't know if you paid me to. I wouldn't watch it. I don't know if you paid me to. Ah, I don't know how to get a wage for that, would you? Must be. Either that, they're all out at barbecues and away doing the pub or whatever. Ah, come with it. Come with it, Virginia, come with it. We miss a snag marshal. Loafer that point. So I bet Max this. Next year was saying there was funny stains in that magazine he lent you. Uh, Here, Raffle, is the cave nice and cool? I bet you it is. Sat in the garden, chilling like a villain. Ach, neem meer het jaar later. Toen kwam je bier. Eh, we're like beat to the max. He said that the last time. I'm got a fucking memory. I can't remember things that got me. Mm. I can't remember last 10 minutes, not alone last week. Uh, what are you watching, Tina? Alberts. Not really. 23.9, so much more than usual.
Control Z.
Control Z. Wait a second. I'm not pushing Control Z. I don't want to know what happens. Watch it later. In fact, what does happen if you push Control Z? Not a lot. Gets me moist. So sitting in this house is like sitting in a sweat box. Aye. We're admiring the view on the Minge tonight. There's not much happening on the Minge. That's an evening out from me brother. He says, Jason says hello. Evening, Carl. I tried to take Ronnie. I might get an extra stroke. Give him one of that blue pills, guy. I don't know why it says racer on the racer on the back of my chair. Doesn't make it any more comfortable. I want one of the bucket seats. I want Ricardo. 27C and we lock it. I was in my thermos 2 months ago and
A few boats out the night.
I bet you, bro, they'll be trawling for prawns till it gets dark, bro. Then they'll dodge till the morning. Don't blame them, they'll do the same thing. Make money. Uh, What did you miss? You didn't miss much, or Buff. Just me
25 Celsius.
raving.
I'm staying in my cave for now.
You stay in the cave. Hi. What's your locket made out of, Loafer? Tin? Aye, it'll be a tin roof. All money is debt. Yeah, well, here, no. If it comes out the sea as fish, that isn't debt. No, they're all shooting each. What with? All right, sausage fingers. Do I look like I've got sausage fingers? You live closer to sausage fingers than I do. If you don't want to make debt, first make your sin in debt. The government will. What money? I don't have no money. The government's got it all. I gave it to them. They said they were going to look after it for me. They invested it, and now it's all fucking gone. Uh, I'm a straw man, poor as a church mouse. Here, James, my PC's crashed like 5 times a night, man. We're going for the fucking maximum limit. Just make it crash all the way. Nah, it should start cooling down now.
Warm outside.
Hmm?
It's very warm outside still.
Put the PC outside.
Mhm.
Run the Ethernet back into the house. I've got a long enough HDMI. Fine now. Exactly. Fine now. Fuck knows, man. If I really been sat here for an hour, 2 hours on my own.
2 hours on your own.
But then, hang on a second. I had half an hour. I had half an hour tea break.
No, you had half a minute. I said about 10 minutes.
Hang like
You had 10-minute breakdown.
I had 10 minutes for a breakdown. Okay, so I had a pit stop, you mean?
Yeah, basically twice.
But someone come in and change the tires and change the water and oil and all
And change the camera.
that. $2 challenge. What do you want me to do? $2. I give you $5. You'll have a long time.
No, he's got to see who else travels it.
Uh,
Who's got to go higher than 2?
what is it a challenge to see who can go higher than $2? Hang on a second. I'll give myself a super chat.
You will work through your dinner break, Ollie, Matt.
As long as I've got something to drink, I'll be happy.
No, he doesn't. He stops for his dinner.
Yeah. Okay, Lee, you have a good one too, pal. Enjoy your night as well. Cattle fat, I'll look at ho. My brother will translate that for you, okay? If you hang around. I've said it wrong anyway, so
Oh, well, you've had a few beers, so.
well, I said he had a good long sleep like a cow. Hello. Can you hear me?
Hey, Hope, can you hear me?
Can I hear you? I don't know. Try that one again. Can I hear you?
Can you hear me now?
Kinda. Wait a
Hang
second.
up, mate, and goes on mute for 2 hours.
Yeah, he's sleeping like a cow.
He's sleeping like a.
I've never seen a cow sleep, have you?
Yeah.
I got told once to sleep standing up,
Did you?
right? My father kept cows for long enough, right? I never seen any of them sleeping. Huh?
Says 28.2 degrees centigrade in my lockup
Excuse me.
on
Aye?
my thermometer.
Is that a
Two-buddy up.
barometer?
Brother said yes.
I can't say
You have got,
thermometer. I can't
you
say
have
it
got a
properly.
glass.
I've lost my teeth. I can't see it.
I've got a glass one in the kitchen that I use for my beer. I could have got that one. Problem is though, it takes from the body. It'll take the heat from the body. Yeah.
Oh, it's too hot. Open
Yeah.
that door.
Well, that's the problem. There's no air.
No, it's either too hot or too cold. There's around a sweet spot. It lasts about a month.
Mm-hmm.
Well, May and then about August, so September.
Well, see, the problem is, right, up here, normally this time of year, it's pissing with rain, right? Okay? So,
Oh, not had any rain down here for ages.
oh, we've had rain. We had rain middle of the week. Thunder, lightning, rain. It pissed down. I had a bucket outside, well, 4 gallon bucket. Okay? And it must have been about 2 inch of water in it, So it did some rain.
Well, Missus got the kiddies 10 foot wide by 2 foot deep paddling pool out last week. It took 7 hours to fill it, and it's got a bloody leak. I can't find it. It's got a leak. We're on a water meter as well. We have to pay for every penny.
Did you get it from Aldi?
I don't know idea. She gets all the stuff from Amazon. I don't bother with it.
No, the leak.
Oh, the leak. Oh.
Did it come from Aldi or Tesco?
Oh, I can't afford Tesco. I'm poor, me. Right poor.
I know that feeling.
I go to Aldi. I stand up and get you at Aldi and pay cash.
Little.
Sometimes.
Ronnie's offering you money to grow weed in your lockup.
Everything accepted. Everything accepted. I'm not as bad as Ian Matthews. I don't recycle my cans or out like that. But every copper or brass will be gratefully accepted. Because I've got to get some new teeth.
Hi, nature lover. How are you? Mega love shout out to everybody from Nature Lover, okay? And Ronnie Barker is a hosepipe man. My brother says it can never be too hot. Well, that's because you live right next to the sea, bro. It's fine over your way. You get the breeze. Keeps the midges away. And James's ground is bone dry. I've seen your ground. I've seen your grass. You could do with a spot of rain. But you're due rain, so I'm glad you're doing well, nature. Now we're looking at Loafer's blonde locks.
Grey.
They could be grey, right? Okay, but I wouldn't know. Yeah, I'm on my third can, man. How the fuck am I gonna know? Winter is too fucking long with you, bro. You get that bloody wind, southwesterly, woofed. Southwesterly, it pisses down with rain. It starts raining in September and don't fuck off until end of April, beginning of May. And you might be lucky and get good weather in September. You might be lucky. But here, it's a lovely place to live. That's actually part of my brother's place there. Well, that's the road. The road is, I'm sitting on the road technically at the moment, because this was taken in September. This photo that I took after changing the diff in a Land Rover. I took this picture. On the way home, the sun was just going down, and I thought to myself, you know what? That'll make a lovely picture. So I took a picture. Are you going to do some shearing? My brother ought to give you a job. Here, Carl, there's someone here who'll do some shearing.
I've not paid for an haircut for the last 8 years. I cut my own hair.
Nor me. I've paid for a haircut since I was 20.
I'm poor.
September till May, feeding sheep. Yep, because there ain't no bloody grass, that's why. Ronnie, can you grow some grass for the sheep to eat? Or wherever you are from, send it down to London. Gary's in fucking Ireland, man. Gary's in Belfast, I believe. Yeah, some rain in Belfast. So he is north of you, James, eh? He's definitely, Belfast is definitely north of you. Mind you, pretty much everywhere's north of you. The sun was going down, wasn't I don't know, I never read it. Did I not tell you I'm illiterate? I can't read, can't write. I can speak, I'm bilingual, I can speak 2 languages. And I'm not used for fucking either of them.
If Ronnie keeps going on about Jimmy Savile, I'll have to send him an email with a link in it.
That's it, bro. Nope, don't bother with it. Just shave it all off. Bugger it. I'll send you a DVD. Like Clover sent it to me. I thought it was a Betamax you were on about, Ronnie. I don't have a Betamax player. I don't even have a DVD player, to be honest. I don't think this computer's not got. No, neither of them have got CD-ROMs. You can't put DVDs or that in them. So now then.
I was about that then, guys and gals. Ooh, jingle jangle jewelry, jingle jangle jewelry. Look, you stuck the starfish.
You want to do something to your starfish? Well, don't do it on here.
There's a channel on YouTube. That's all I'll say. It's a very, very.
There's many channels on YouTube. Some of them put you in the wrong direction.
I mean, he got banned once.
Yeah, I know. I watched his latest one. In fact, I've watched 2. I watched one from last night, and then I watched another one from his other channel, right? And that one's a bit kind of like, well, I kind of knew about it because I was around at the time and all that. I won't talk about it. It's for people to go and watch themselves, you know.
You got to have a particularly strong constitution to get along with that sort of humour. Let's just say that.
Well, or smoke a lot of pot.
Jimmy Savile, you know, he used to be a morgue runner at Leeds General Infirmary.
Yeah, I know that.
And he had the keys to the morgue.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. And he was welcomed regularly at Buckingham Palace. He were best friends with Prince Charles.
Yeah, no, I've seen a picture of him in the car with sausage fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. I've let the cat out the bag because I've said sausage fingers. I was glad it was raining as I had a piss in the yard and the heat was starting to make aroma and fumes into the house.
Allegedly, Gary. Allegedly, Gary. Careful.
Whatever you say, he did a lot for Charlie. Okay.
There's a pregnant pause. We'll be talking about Philip Schofield before you know it.
He looked along the road. If you get the splash right on Ronnie, you can get Where's this chap freaking going?
I want to know what James has been drinking.
Not the direction I was looking for. James probably been drinking Foster's, man. Or Doom Bar or Speckled Hen.
Let's have a straw poll in the chat. Let's have a straw poll. When you're in bath and you need a wee, type 1 if you wee in the bath and type 2 if you get out to have a wee. you wee in the bath, or do you get out? Type 1 for weeing in the bath while you're in it, or 2, get out and wee in the toilet. There you go. I'm being honest about it.
Where vlogs? How are you? You're only getting one, and that's from you. I don't do that because we've got a shower.
There's always somebody that puts a 3 in, isn't there? There's always somebody that puts a 3 in. We're on the water meter. I very rarely bathe. I very rarely bathe.
I've got a shower.
Yeah, I prefer to shower. Yeah.
The shower's nicer, there. I went in the shower there earlier on in the week. Sorry, yesterday actually. Yeah, I didn't have a shower tonight, right? I went in the shower yesterday. I turned the shower down as cold as I could get it, right? I thought, that's lovely, that. I'll just jump inside it. I was there for hours. They were great, you know. I love a cool shower. Oh, in this heat, fucking right. I say I was there for hours. I literally didn't stand in the shower for an hour. I was going to come out and I'd have been a lot wrinklier than I am now. But number 2, the tapping. Wash my hair with pre-wash. I've got the river on the sea. And John goes, you know yourself. John's got the river on the sea too. The river week. Been on the green shakes all week. What are you trying to do? Lose weight? Bleaching like a priest. I did try and rig up a power washer during the week too, yeah. And then it ended up, it blew off. I went and got an outside tap. Excuse me. So I've got to come through the kitchen window, right? So while I was trying to attach this hose pipe to the kitchen tap, it abruptly blew off and hit me in the face. And I thought, fuck it. I'm going down the car wash. So I ended up spending £3 in the car wash. Fucking, you know the best of it?
They saw you coming. I use the washing up water. We're on a water meter. I keep saying we're on a water meter.
Listen, I'll tell you this. You know the best of it? Fucking, see the valeters? I did the valeters fucking, they had a Peugeot for sale, eh? I did the fucking, and if you're listening, Simon, because I know you're subscribed, right? He owes me a free fucking valet, doesn't he? Because I reset his bloody fucking depollution fucking filter fucking thing, ran out of bloody fluid, didn't it? They don't call them, they don't call it that in the bloody Peugeots. They call it something else. But anyway, it takes fluid, right? And it ran out. So I thought, well, car came to me, car was for sale, they topped it up. Couldn't get it off, so I turned it off for him. And he says, instead of paying you, he says, I'll give you a free car wash, car valet and all that. And I was like, well, fair enough then. Free car valet. So I should have fucking gone there instead of fucking gone down a bloody car wash. But never mind. Meh.
Ali, there's these things, you know, they're called outside taps.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to fit one loafer, mate. Can you do a video?
Nah, I can't be bothered.
I've got a friend that'll watch it.
Yeah, there's loads of other people that'll show you how to fit outside taps. I can throw a link in the description box. Fat Jim is Plumber Parts. He's a decent bloke. He's somebody that's honourable and trustworthy.
Aye.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen his commenting on other channels, you know, not plumbing channels, and we have this back and forth, but I won't go any further. You see, what you've got to do is create multiple accounts. So when you go on normie channels, you're one person, and when you get up to this,
camel toe.
no, when you get up to nonsense like this, you use a different account. Somebody's commented on mine with a different name already, and he sent me a text message and say it's me. one of the very few people I've actually met on the internet because it's like the Wild West. You don't know who you can trust.
That's it. Alan Mark, I fitted an outside tap. And Captain Billy Jack wants me to sing Camel Toe. I ain't singing no freaking Camel Toe. Okay, and here, I don't sing so good, Captain Billy Jack. I don't sing so good. I drink fucking brilliantly, though.
Is Rafael not going to get up tonight? Because I've got a strong sensation in my lower belly that I might have to go to Little Boys' room for a number 2 soon, and I might be gone 10 minutes.
That's all right. we can just like I'll talk to chat.
Well, I'll tell you, well, the water meter, the wife's gone away to caravan at Coastwood weekend, so if I have a little brown fish, should I flush it or should I leave it till tomorrow morning? That bloody pool's leaking. It took 7
Take a
hours to
bucket of
bloody
water
fill.
out of the pool. Take a bucket of water out of the pool and just put it. That'll get rid of it. If you do, give me a hand real quick and nobody will see you. Woody, are you getting Woody? Ronnie says, get your rat out. And John Ladd likes hairy rats. Fair play to you. I'm not into rodents myself. Like, I don't mind ferrets right now. They're all right.
Ferrets aren't rodents. Ferrets are mustelids and
No,
belong to the same genus as
weasels, innit?
polecats and weasels and what's them make lodges, beavers and stuff like that. They're mustelids.
Moist hairy rats, you're meant to say, James Gibson.
She's always off on holiday, Ronnie. She's always buggering off.
Nothing wrong with that, if you can. Spend it while you're here. You can't take it with you. That's one fucking thing for sure.
She's going to California for 5 weeks because she works in a school, you see. So she's going to California to see the in-laws this summer. Oh, she's taking little lad with her as well. Oh, I will miss him.
I bet you.
That's a joke. Him, I'll miss him. Never mind. You have to explain them. They're not funny.
Did Loafer say hairy beavers? I don't know. Did you say hairy beavers?
Thing is, if your missus has got a hairy beaver, just sprinkle some flour on it and aim for the damp patch.
The damp patch? What's that? Do you mean the moist part?
The moist bit, yeah.
Camel toe is hairless. Here, I know some fucking really crude stuff about camel toes, Captain Billy Jack. When I watched your video the other day, mate, you had me in stitches, mate, because freaking that was funny as fuck. But I do know some funny shit, man. Because I'm a mechanic, right? Okay, and I've worked in some, let's just say, some really good situations, okay, and heard some many different things. Okay, bro, you take night. Good night, Cal. My brother is a shepherd. Carl Shepherd Mark is my brother, right? Most of you know that already. Those that don't know that now. He is a shepherd and away to look after sheep. He's away to put the sheep to bed. And he doesn't wear green wellies and he doesn't live in fucking Wales.
Is his girlfriend called Barbara?
No, but he knows someone called Barbara.
It's called gallows humour, isn't it? Laughing at bad things. It's a coping strategy for some people.
Yeah.
Like, squaddies of people like that see all that sort of shit.
You have to, man. You have to laugh, don't you? It was fucking hell. What you do? Sit in the corner and cry. He
Is
does
he
have a
called
nice.
Hamish? Is he really called Hamish, or is John lad just having a laugh?
John loves having a laugh. His name's not
Oh.
Hamish. His name's Ian.
Ah,
His name's Ian. Ian. See, I'm the awkward one. I've got to be IAN. Now there is a few years know my real name, but it's like I'm the awkward one. I've got fucking the awkward name. We call him Carl. Call him whatever you like, you see. It don't matter. He'll either answer and call you a twat. Then if he calls you a twat, he's answered to it, innit? When I was covered in blood and the sirens was in the air, we laughed. Did you, Ronnie? No, no, I don't have a sofa. I burnt it last one. What happened? Do you not cut enough peat, Carl? You have to cut more peat this year. Yeah, I don't know if I can cut peat. It's been a long time. I do it with a bloody digger. Last time I was so that's the problem. Childbirth. Were they on the laughing gas? Were they, Ronnie? Poor Ronnie, he's crying. No, no. We ain't cutting it 20 ton, man. But then how the hell we're going to move it? 20 ton. That's about behind you. It won't go wrong. Just stack it.
that's one of my favourite words, stacking.
Yeah. Oh, aye. That's well known on the West. Used to stack a lot of things. So for time to come, you know.
I'm having a special delivery again tomorrow. I've just checked it. It's just left Birmingham. Got to be up for 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock on a Saturday morning.
Got to intercept the postman again.
At least he's coming with the postman, not every year or whatever they're fucking calling themselves this week. I don't mind DHL, they ain't so bad, but the other one's fucking piss poor, like,
Tie bride. Get right. What? Just for the weekend? Should be back on Sunday night, you know. I don't peg that washing out and clean the bathroom and hoover the front room and whatever else jobs she's left. But I'll get it. Rolling pin will come out again. She's terrible. She's like bloody Jedi Knight with that rolling pin, my missus, I tell you. I don't think it'll be long before she starts going through the change. I mean, bloody hell, I spend enough time in this lockup.
You mean to say you've got change?
Yeah.
You know.
A little bit of small change.
I've never got no change. What am I doing wrong?
Right, I bought some more copper today. It's come down to £102.50. We're £110 a bundle a few months ago. So it can go up as well as come down, but it'll never get to 55, 60 quid a bundle. Never. So I bought a shitload of it a few years ago, and I keep adding to it just in case, if you know what I mean.
Good night, Carl. If it works out, Lover, you can have them both and have enough copper. I haven't had a change since I had kids.
It's the hormones, you know, plays with their heads. Hormones. How do you make an hormone? Don't pay her.
Oh,
Terrible. It's the delivery. I've not drank enough beer. I've not drank enough beer.
Told you I'm only on my third. They're going down slow. They're going down slow.
Well, not a joke. Oh, I've just got it.
Finally, you've arrived.
Chicago.
You guys so funny to me.
Chicago.
I'm Scottish, so yeah, I kind of do talk funny.
Bet you about $1 you'll lose your blues in Chicago. You'll probably get shot as well.
What, and that won't happen over here? Apart from Lover, Feck knows what he talks.
See, we don't have freedom. We don't have the freedom to bear arms in this country anymore. The only people that can carry guns in this country are criminals. And I include the cops in that as well. No, only violence can only be meted out by the state and criminals. Criminals don't have any problems getting guns. No. We don't have freedom of speech either.
Don't have much over here.
Or freedom of conscience. And if you belong to a certain class, you're at the bottom of the pile. So if you're white, cisgendered, heteronormative, working class and male in this country, you're fucked. You know, educational outcomes in this country for white working class folk, there's only one group of people beneath white working class boys that performs worse in education, and that's the traveller community, Romas and Jippos. They're the only people. Every other class gets better in education, and you know it really balls my piss. I hate it.
Fuck, I might shoot back. And I'm still alive, exactly. You didn't get a gun if fucking like you haven't got any convictions and fucking you've got land to shoot on and all that shit. You can get a gun, easy enough. I could get a gun right now, but not a handgun. I can get a rifle. Get a rifle, shotgun. I don't have no licenses for guns, like, and I thought about it.
Oh, my brother-in-law.
Pest control, eh?
Yeah, my brother-in-law lives in California, and he's got an M16. Although the regulations in California say I think you're only allowed to have eight rounds in the mag. So the mags that he got is 8 rounds. It's a Glock sidearm, and he's got a pump action shotgun. He makes his own. He makes his own ammunition as well.
Aye.
Yorkshire weren't good enough for him, so he decided to move to California. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Apparently, a lot of people are moving out of California now. Can't imagine why.
Has he shot them all?
Probably.
I don't like you. I can't. Bang! Fair enough.
Does nobody else want to get up on StreamYards? Is everybody too shy?
Ronnie's got his trainers on. John Ladd says, I can get a gun, but I got no bullets.
Let's see if I can find his channel. I'll see if I can share it. I can't remember. I don't sub to him. I'll have to go find and look for it. Well,
No, YouTube don't like guns. I haven't said that. It don't really matter. Demonetize. The 2 pence a month I make up. It don't fucking matter. I thought that was it. I thought that read Hello Beans version. Could be worse. YouTube don't like Goldie looking chick. Yeah, you had red pudding supper for your tea. I seen what you had for your tea. You sent me a picture. Guns don't kill people, no. Not if you know where to not if you know where to shoot them. They don't. Hey, now we're talking. What we're gonna see here. Aye. What's he gonna shoot?
it's enough of that. What's enough of that nonsense? All those bad guys, they're all dead.
Well, what were wrong with your red pudding supper, John? Was it not red enough? No, if you shoot someone over here, you'll end up inside. That's a problem.
No, we got 2-tier policing in this country. It's politicised. I don't trust the cops anymore. Used to. I don't even trust them anymore. Don't trust them.
I don't trust anyone. That's me. Even this computer is telling me the road's shut.
I tell you what,
the road's open.
safest place to be in this country is McDonald's at any time of the day and night, because you'll normally find 2 or 3 cops in a McDonald's.
How the donuts that good in McDonald's? Like?
Right, about 10 years ago, I went into a McDonald's. Don't know why. It doesn't even qualify as food to me. I must have had an hangover or something. And there were 4 cops there, and they all had sidearms.
Aye.
Yeah, and I thought, is it standard practice now that cops go around? Is it like 1 out of every 2 or 3 cops have got a gun?
Not up here. I heard ever see cop a gun up here. I've got fucking tasers and pepper spray and all that shit.
No,
I've got fucking pepper spray, fucking. I just got a fucking, I don't know, spam email like fucking anything that comes to the email account that's tied to this fucking YouTube. I call it spam because it's just spam that goes in it. And it came up on my phone there just now. you had a boona. Well, for dinner, cops don't even try anymore. The thing is, up here in, I watched a video there. What? Oh, I don't know how long. I don't probably about 4 or 5 months back. Yeah, some cunt came out of his house, right, brandishing 2 machetes. He were all done up with a gas mask on. He set his own fucking house on fire. Came out his own window, climbed down his own gutter pipe, right? Okay. And the fucking coppers were there. Shot him, didn't they? Right? Well, they didn't kill him. They just shot him in the fucking leg, like, but I mean, it made him have a sore leg for a while, I never ever heard what happened there, He probably got off of it on a technicality. He was technically insane. Probably. I don't know. But fucking, I can't mind. He was fucking. Oh.
Climbed out a window.
Yeah, he climbed out a window. He went fucking mad for no reason, though,
You had 2 machetes.
2 machetes, right? Gas mask on.
Gas mask or a breathe.
A gas mask.
And
And he weren't even. You know what?
chain.
He weren't from here,
A chain as well.
Yeah. He was carrying one.
Carrying one of them chains.
A chain was wrapped round him.
Aye.
Yeah. I think he thought he was from like Mad Max or something,
Yeah.
So they weren't from here, so it makes you wonder, like, yeah, but they, just one of that fucking things. Aye, John, it was on TikTok, it was on fucking everywhere, it's on bloody
It was on
YouTube.
Facebook, it was on TikTok. It was on,
Aye, down in London it's the same though. Ask James, he'll tell you. The murders down there every day. My brother works down there as a policeman, But he ain't like your average policeman. That's all I'm gonna say. He put the flats on fire and everything, John. Man, the flat had to get gutted. We get away with a load, Ronnie, man.
It was that case of that bloke in Norfolk, James Martin. He had a little farmhouse or something, and these lads kept breaking into it and what have you. So one night, they broke in and he shot them. He had mental health issues because he was scared out of his head. He had a shotgun.
No wonder.
But I'm surprised that he held off for so long. And there was another one where serial burglary broke into somebody's house, and he battered them to death. And obviously, he went to prison. And all the family of this burglar went round and laid wreaths outside this bloke's house while he was under investigation before he was arrested. So basically, you're under investigation for first or second degree murder or manslaughter. Somebody breaks into your house. I used to play rugby years ago, and there were a couple of cops there. They were sat around after the match having a few beers, and one of these cops said, if somebody breaks into your house, the best thing you can do, if you knock them unconscious, is you get your sharpest knife out the drawer, you get the prints on it, and you drag them upstairs. Then tie them up before you call us.
Reasonable force.
Yeah, it's reasonable force if they're armed. But if they're not armed, you're not allowed to hit them. So what can you do?
I know that one. Reasonable force.
No, this copper said, like, if you restrain somebody, if you knock them out, get the prints on a knife and drag them upstairs. Because if they come upstairs with a knife out of your own drawer and they're heading off upstairs, then they've got more than just intent to burgle. It can be implied that they've got other, and then the law will look upon you more favourably. And that was cracky. That was 25, 30 years ago. I played rugby. So they were saying that then.
It's ludicrous, like,
Cards are stacked against your average, hard-working, honest bloke. You know what I mean? And then even dishonest sort of fucking loafer layabouts like me as well.
Look, loafer. We'll all be fine. We'll all be fine when we've all got electric cars and we can only go 15 minutes from our house, okay? And we're all digitally fucking, chipped, microchipped. We'll all be fine, right? Okay. That's the next thing. We'll all be fine.
We're
Don't
all
worry about
living in the pod, eating the bugs.
it. uh,
Well, I could see it coming ages ago. I said, I don't know the stack. I'm not just stacked up on copper tube, you know. I've got like hundreds and hundreds of cans of fish and corned beef and soups and beans and dehydrated food behind me on lock up in here. I could see it coming about 2 years ago when they started giving money. There's no such thing as free money. What was that? All that bollocks, eat out to help out, and all that sort of stuff. I thought, fucking hell, this doesn't look good. This does not look good. And now we've got this rampant runaway inflation. And that was before Ukraine war started.
Go to McDonald's, eat a processed cow. That'll help people.
Damned nicotine. Fuck me.
Everybody get down to fucking butchers and help the butcher out.
Yeah. The government is making people go loopy. It's all part of the nefarious plan. You found a quid out back at the sofa? Bloody hell, Ronnie.
Jesus, Sam. I wash windows for a quid. Not going to say what I'm going to wash them with.
Well, you can't wash them with your feet.
How not?
So how are you going to get up to the top of the windows?
What, does he live in a block of flats? Ronnie, do you live in a block of flats? Who wants a bottle? I want a bottle. I don't want a bottle of it. I want a bottle of it. What can you buy for £1 these days, Ronnie? £1 won't even get me a tin of fucking beer. Keep it clean. Kids, what? Kids should be in bed at 10 to fucking 11. The missus is watching Ronnie, so we'll be right.
I'm watching the chat.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm always looking.
No, your front door's on ground. I will be alright then. I'm sending John Lord round first. Well, the Carlins will be out. We're not worried for Carlins. I got fucking stream there the other day, right? I did fucking. This is funny, yeah, right? I did it was actually going to be like a 30-minute stream, man. Me and Tina went for a drive in the car, eh? And I just thought, fuck it, out the phone, do a wee stream. So, fucking, I'm gonna smoke, fucking videoing, fucking Inverness, fucking, look, that's Inverness, that's Keswick Bridge, that's fucking, yada yada yada, right? Oh, fucking, no, fucking, obviously monetized it afterwards, right? I looked today and I thought to myself, limited monetization or no monetization. I thought to myself, hang on a second, what the fuck was wrong with that? Bit weird, that. Bit fucking weird. Bit fucking weird, thought to myself. Fucking turn around and says to me, limited. So it's just right, I'm putting in for an appeal on that. I'm appealing it. On the grounds that there's nothing wrong with it, I'll appeal it.
Oh, excuse
Went
me.
through it. I probably did swear in it, but nothing other than the usual swears. Nothing that I would say would be derogatory or oh look, there's a fucking cat, What's wrong with that? That's the way I speak. In fact, if you come to this part of the country, that's the way everybody speaks. It's become like the norm, Memories,
Oh.
Memories, exactly.
I subscribe to a channel and there's only like 1 or 2 degrees of separation. Like I said, Fat Boy Jimmy with the plumbing video, the plumbing channel. I've seen him commenting on news channels and stuff like that. And yeah, so you've got to be careful.
Maybe the
There's
cat
another channel,
integrated as a dog. Well,
another
maybe the cat
channel,
did it as a dog.
600,000 subscribers and not monetized, and they don't swear or anything like that. It's just they've got, shall we say, opinions.
Opinions? What are they?
Something you're not allowed to have in this day and age, because, like I said, we don't have free speech in this country.
Mm.
I went to Greg's earlier today for a sausage roll, and I had this T-shirt on, and I got a fucking really weird look off a young lass of millennial. She just saw the T-shirt, as you can see, 2 crossed hammers. I said, "Don't worry, love. I'm not a Nazi." The bloke that designed this T-shirt, I went to see him in concert. His dad was killed at the Anzio beach landings in Italy when the Allies were advancing up through Italy. The guy wrote the song, and his concert I went, he said his dad was killed fighting Nazis. I said, so don't give me that look. You don't know your history. There's a lot of young millennials wandering around, and they just don't know their ass from an hole in the road. I'm telling you. And one of my favourite comedians as well. He was sent fucking totally tonto, loop the loop, fruit the fruit. Are those my feet? He was laying communication cables for a artillery battery going up through Italy, and he was blown off his feet by a mortar round, and his best mate were killed. And it sent him absolutely crazy. He spent the rest at war in a lunatic asylum. You might have heard of him, Spike Milligan.
Yeah, I know.
He's a warrior.
I had a friend who was a friend of my father's that knew Spike Milligan.
Really?
I know that sounds weird, but a friend of my dad's knew Spike Milligan quite well. And he was a funny guy. The guy that knew him was a funny guy too. I also had a friend that fucking worked with fucking Fred Divner. And he lived until well, not Fred Divner, but the guy lived until he was in his 90s. My brother, who's gone now, right? But he'd back me up on this one, right? Came from down south, down your neck of the woods, right? And fucking he told us some funny fucking things. I remember, lad, when all the lorries were steam powered.
Aye.
Steam fucking everything, he said.
Well, Fred Dibber said it a long time ago. Well, he's been dead, what 20 years now, hasn't he?
Oh, why now? Why?
When he won't tell, he says, we turned into a nation of double glazing sales. We're all going round selling double glazing to each other. We don't make anything anymore.
No, we don't make fuck all in this country.
It's the same as like if you go
fucking JCB, we make JCBs. So
it's like a Rust Belt in America. I know there's probably Americans in the chat. It's like the ashes of fucking North American Rust Belt, like Detroit, Michigan, working class town. You know, all those car factories and stuff. And everything's just been sent overseas because it's got cheaper labour. I mean, problem is that you used to have like families. Father would work, mum would work part time and raise a family.
It's a bit weird.
They could afford an holiday, could afford to pay the mortgage off, they could afford a car. And now you look at it, both adults work 2 or 3 jobs. They're working longer. They can't afford to have kids. You know, women are having fewer and fewer kids later and later in life, and we're not even replacing ourselves. We can't even replace the population. So, you know, that's another warning for the future. Same in China. You know, Chinese Communist Party used to have this one-child policy. Have you seen the demographics? If they don't start shagging sooner or later and pumping out units, all their people are going to be dead old and decrepit. You can't bloody automate everything.
Right. I'm going to throw one out there, right? What do you all think about EV cars? There you go. People in the chat. This is for people in the chat. Okay. You can type too. What do you think about them? Do you think by the end of fucking, was it 2030, 2040, we'll all have electric cars? I don't. Well, fucking Ford, freaking Vauxhall. Well, Vauxhall's Peugeot, freaking Renault, freaking big manufacturing companies. Okay, we don't really have GMC over here anymore. We have Hyundai, Kia. We have Chinese MG.
My answer.
Right. So, what do you all think on that? What's your answers to that? You know, because to me, right? Okay, now if my computer was playing right, I could actually show you shit, right? I could show you like mines, okay? And I could tell you, did we talk about blood diamonds, right? Okay, everybody knows what blood diamonds are, eh? You might as well talk about blood batteries because again, when you go down that, now I've watched some fucking crazy stuff on YouTube, right? Not practical unless retired and live in a city and do 10 miles a week. Even then, Optimus Prime, I know a lorry company, right? Okay, that has one as a courtesy car. And I spoke to the chap who said, look, he was using it. He said, freaking, it's useless. So not only is it useless, but it's fucking dangerous. So plus it costs more to build than an actual proper car that runs on petrol or diesel or. And does anybody actually know of anybody that has died, right? Okay, of carbon monoxide poisoning through a car. Okay, now lots of people have died of cancer, heart disease, various other ailments. Okay, right? I'm not denying that, right? Okay, there's millions of ailments that have killed people, right? Okay, but can you prove that was caused by a car? That's the one you've got to go down. You think to yourself, well, hang on a second. No, I don't think so. But hey, that's my opinion, okay?
Keep them coming, Ronnie. Ronnie's
Uh,
joking away there. I approve. Goes without saying. Thing is, if you live in a council house, if you live in a pavement front terrace property, you're lucky to get a parking space anywhere. Where the bloody hell are you going to plug it in without somebody tripping over the cable and putting a compo claim in against you? There's
yeah,
not enough. There's not enough nickel cadmium or whatever they make the batteries out of on the planet.
lithium, nickel.
Yeah, lithium, nickel, cadmium, whatever it is. Oh, Nike, but yeah, lithium iron. That's a new one.
Lithium ion.
There's not enough. You can't recycle the damn stuff.
Hybrids are shite as well.
How's the electricity generated in the first place in order to get it down the lines and into your house so you can plug the bugger in?
It's bollocks.
We got India, and I tell you what, if I can find it, I'll show it you. But if you look at the population of the world as well, it's 7 or 8 billion of us creatures crawling around on this little blue-green speck. And around about 20 to 25% of them are either Indians or Chinese. And India has taken over China in population. And these are two countries that are building a coal-powered electrical generating plants at the rate of one a week. And yet in the developed West, the formerly developed West, we've got to sit at home with a special light bulb and a bag for life.
Yeah.
Don't make sense. Where's all this Australian coal going to? Australia exports a lot of coal. They don't dare burn it themselves because it'll, go on their environmental bloody score or what have you. The carbon offset footprint. But they sell it. You know what? It goes to China. You finish my sentence for me.
China.
Where everything is made by wage slaves. Right, where's my tinfoil at? How are we in the West? How are we supposed to compete with China? Become like China. Now, if that isn't fucking frightening enough, I don't know what is. I need more beer. I should have got a bottle of fucking whiskey. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna be up early tomorrow. Build back better. Bullshit.
The grid goes into limp mode when people put the fucking kettle on. Exactly. I get the welder out. I watch a fucking smart meter jump right.
Well, that's another thing. Mrs. keeps sending me out for meter readings, but because we got a meter box outside on wall, we've got electric and gas meter box. They can't be bothered sending anybody around. No, by law, they're supposed to come round at least once a year to check it. You're not fiddling meter. You're not bypassing the electric or gas. They're supposed to check that
Aye.
earth continuity bonding is existent and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff for your safety, and also to make sure you're not fiddling them. They've not sent anybody. She keeps getting these estimated bills. Oh, they're overcharging us. Go and get a meter reading. And I said, no, they're undercharging us. Quarter later, back out to boxes. Go and get a meter reading. They're overcharging us. Oh, they are actually overcharging us this time. I knew it. And she's on to bloody phone. You're overcharging us. You're overcharging us. This is our meter reading. Blah, blah, blah. So they'd amend it, like, Now they want photographic evidence of it. If you ring them up and say, you've overcharged us, they send a photograph. And what you should say is when you're going to send somebody to read them. They're on bloody wall outside the house. You don't even have to come in house to read the bloody things. So about 18 months ago, she said, go and get a meter reading. Go and get a meter reading. So I went a meter reading and actually said,
Okay,
right,
Jason.
it's this much. And I put like 10 kilowatt hours on electric and about 3 cubic
Just
meters of
before
gas
Jason
on
goes,
top of it.
Loper, 2 seconds. Just
Oh.
before Jason goes, I want to say to him, here, Jason, would you bang or race an electric car?
So I said to Mrs. Put them through. I said, I've banged some extra kilowatt hours on and a few extra couple of cubic meters of gas on. Why should we pay for something that we haven't used? She said. I said, because if we pay in advance at a lower rate, because in a few months' time, they'll be charging us more. So we'll pay at the lower rate and we'll rip them off for a change. It's not fucking rocket science. You pay in advance.
I gave him half John. He said it was a good shit.
About half an hour ago, I thought I had turtle heads. I thought I'd be going for a poo.
You're Optimus Prime. I've seen lithium batteries go up in fucking flames, all right. Can't put the fuckers out, can you? Oof. And the fucking fumes that come off it, fucking toxic. They talk about fucking the money, right? Okay. The money that goes into making that car is actually more than it costs to build a petrol car, okay? We'll rule diesel out for a minute, right? Okay. A petrol car, okay, we'll just say fucking, I don't know, fucking a 1.3, no, I don't do 1.3, 1.4 Golf or something, right? Okay. Right, so your 1.4 Golf against, say, I'm not going to choose Toyota. I'll choose, say, fucking, I'm going to choose an MG, okay? What do you call that new MG? MGZS fucking thing, I think. I think that's what they take the name from, ZS, or you didn't go for MG6 or whatever the fuck they're called. Fucking, say one of them, right? It costs more to make that fucking MG, right? Where the batteries come from, right? Okay, so that's Chinese, okay? I've got nothing against people from China at all, right?
I've not got
so
anything about anybody. It's the bloody governments and these people that bamboozle people that I've got a problem with. People have full of strings of power. Divide and rule, bread and circuses. And like I've met some pretty nasty folk, as you know, Ali. I'm not going to mention why. But even though I've met some nasty folk, one of my best mates is one of them. Back onto the economics of car maintenance.
Mm-hmm. The second-hand value on an electric car, EV, is fucking crap. I mean, I don't buy brand new cars. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I go out there and I'll buy fucking car I bought was the first, actually not first car, but fucking last car I bought, sorry, was Audi A4 Avant, right? Paid £260 for it. Now, granted, it was rotten when I bought it. It had a rotten subframe, okay? It cost me roughly, parts-wise, probably around the £500 mark to put it back to being roadworthy. For 3 years, right, it's cost me a timing belt, right? Okay, so that's what, 120 quid with water pump. Freaking labour on that, did it myself, so there's no real labour cost. Oil, diesel. That's all consumable stuff that I would have to put in a new car, right? Okay. So I'm not really looking at spending, say, I don't know, anywhere, so 6,000 miles for every oil change. For 6,000 miles, I can say a year, right? I'm doing, okay, say I'm doing 6,000 miles a year. I'm not at the moment doing 6,000 miles a year. I'm doing probably less than that, right? But, okay, so you look at that and you think to yourself, right, okay, electric cars, they cost fucking so much to build, right? Okay. So, right, you go out and you buy fucking, I don't know, go buy yourself a brand new Ford, okay? Buy yourself a brand new Ford C-Max, okay? Take it out the showroom. It's lost fucking 3 grand straight away, right? Why the fuck would you want to do that? Why would it makes no sense? Why would you want to do that?
I
Why
can't
would you
understand
want to?
why anybody would buy a brand new car.
Why the fuck
Straight
would you want
away,
to
you've
do that?
lost money on it as soon as you wrote, as soon as you as soon as you leave the showroom, you've lost thousands.
You've lost
Why
money.
would yeah.
Why would you want to do it?
I dropped on a bargain with that Golf Estate that I've got. It had 66,000 miles on, one previous owner, full logbook, full service history, everything. You know what I mean? One previous owner. And I even looked it back, and you know them little panels that you pull down where you
Aye.
got your fire extinguisher. I found a first aid kit in it, and I thought, well, this person is very conscientious. If they're carrying a first aid
That's
kit, it was spotlessly clean. And I got it right cheap because the guy that was selling it was selling like Audis and BMWs, and he didn't want a Golf on his forecourt. He said
Optimus Prime. That's happening right now. People are being in London, right? I don't know if James Gibson is still there listening. I know he floats about, right? I don't know if you're still listening, James, right? But James can tell you because he lives in the, well, he doesn't live in the catchment for the ultra low emission zone, but the ULEZ or whatever the fuck they want to call it this week. Fucking ultra low emission. Glasgow's the same now. Fucking ultra low emission. Load of bollocks. Go fuck yourselves. That's what I say to that, right? Now I know you watch the same person as me, James, right? And I know that for a fact, right? But I think we've got the same kind of right. We've got the same kind of what's the thinking words on that, right? That if you maintain, right? James has a car that is, I believe, 2001. James, correct me if I'm wrong. Ford. Not everybody likes Ford. Okay. It's a diesel, right? It was made around the time of Ford making one of the best diesel engines that were running at the time, which was Peugeot as well. They were making fucking fantastic diesel engines, right? Okay. What your Focus is an '05? So you're up there. I thought it was a 2001, but hey, this is still it still doesn't matter. It's still using the 1.8 engine now. It's still using the 1.8 engine that was designed in 2001, I believe, or maybe slightly before that. Right? It's the same engine. It's a 1.8 TDCI. It's not really a TDCI, but it's not a common rail, I don't think. I don't think it is, but yeah, doesn't matter. Right? It was designed, right? Okay, again, way back in fucking 2005. So it's around about the time that my car was designed. My car was designed 2004, 2005, running the Volkswagen 1.9 PD engine. Okay, Euro 3. Euro 3, right? Okay, listen to what I've said. Euro 3. Now, we had a big thing where we were supposed to leave Europe, European Union, all that shit behind. Okay, right. So this is where it gets really interesting. Okay, burns the same shit. Exactly, burns the same shit. We both burn diesel, right? Maybe get more miles to the gallon than I do. Fuck knows. Never really actually put both of them beside each other and gone, let's see what we get. Fuck knows. Okay, there's not much in it. I think my car's an 1890 something cc and yours is a bang. No, actually 17 something. So round about the same anyway. But I'll go back to where I was, right? So they're both Euro 3s, okay? Right? So I've got that other Audi out there, okay? It's a Euro 3, the Quattro Audi. That monthly tax is £25 a month. Okay. The other Audi I've got is £19.95 or 85, I can't remember off the top of my head, a month. Okay. So times that by fucking what? Well, one of them's 300 and something odd pound for the same engine. Okay. And the other one's about 240, something like that. Okay. And that's just me off the top of my head and bear in mind about a few drinks. Okay. But, okay, the running costs on both them vehicles and the running cost on James's Focus, right? Now, if we were to take into account the running costs of an EV, okay, would we be able to afford to run that EV? Now, I know for a fact, right, for what I do, right, I wouldn't. I mean, for a start, right, I'm a mechanic, okay?
You have to go back to college.
I'd end up having to retrain to be an electronical fucking
engineer.
I'm an automotive engineer at the moment, right? Okay, so I've got a higher national certificate in automotive engineering, which means I'm a mechanic. Okay, if I go for the next one, which is a diploma, I believe that's right. I could be wrong. Okay.
It is a diploma.
Anyway, if I go for the next one, that means I'm actually able to teach people to do what I do. Right now, I've never really wanted to teach anybody anything. Right? Okay, that's not really what I'm about. Okay. Freaking, I don't mind telling people, electric engineer Ali. No, fuck that. What I'm actually trying to say, right, is so, well, your EV make it to 15, wait a minute, 16. So 18-year-old for James's car and 19-year-old for my car with 183,500 miles. That's my car, okay? James's Focus probably less, right? Because where he lives, right? I mean, when I look at it from this point of view, oh, excuse me. Keith Peter says now, cough, cough. No, because they're not made to last that long. How long does a lithium battery last? How long does a lithium battery last in a laptop?
Not long.
How long does your average laptop last? Fact knows everybody's got a laptop.
Couple of years.
I know. I've got a fucking laptop. Replaced the battery twice. I know how old the laptop is. I got it off somebody that's in my chat. It'd be still there. They will push the price of electric up naturally. That's the cost of charge. Here, they've already done that. They've already pushed the cost of electric up to the price right now where people can't afford to heat their houses. And that goes right back to the fucking thing that Loafer was saying about inflation, right? And this is happening all over the world. We need to be green. We need to. Do you know what? You all talk a bunch of bollocks. And I'm not talking about you folk in chat. I'm talking about governments all over, right? They all talk a bunch of bollocks, right? Quiet and polite. You're always quiet and polite, Raffleman, eh? But I'm sure you agree with me on some of the principles that I make. Mining lithium fucking out the ground, right? And wait a minute, 2 seconds, because I need to look. I need to look at something, okay? Because fucking, I looked this up the other day. Yeah, I did. I just because I wanted to know. I didn't even know how to fucking spell it at one point. Lithium mining and fucking environmental impact. Right, okay then. That's what I was going at. That's the name of the place I meant. Right, okay, so I can come back here now and go, right, so mining lithium out of the Congo, okay, using slave labor is a lot. If that's a really good idea, eh? So that is a really good idea, and that's not only been going on since. Wait a minute. When was that article released? Now, I don't necessarily. I'm not even going to tell you where this article comes from, right? Because I don't necessarily believe the article where it is or who's produced this video. I don't even want you to know, right? Not because it's just I don't believe what they say, yeah, right? Okay, because there's various different people out there that say this is how bad is this, and they're trying to like appeal to certain. I don't know. Anyway, but anyway, what I think on that, I think it's a load of bollocks. And I think that we shouldn't be fucking mining. It's a lot worse than actually taking oil out the ground. Okay, I mean, if right, I know where a lot of that out of the lithium that gets mined in the Congo goes to China, right? Goes into like a Tesla cars, right? And I know the amount of people I see driving Tesla cars in Rennes, where I live. Okay, if they knew that there was children in the Congo mining lithium to run their cars, oh, we're saving the planet.
No, you're not.
Okay, you might be saving the planet. Okay, I'm not going to disagree with you. You might be saving the planet, but what about the poor cunt in the Congo that you've killed his father, you've killed his freaking mother, and you've killed his brother and his sister. You know, okay, just so you can drive around in that car that's going to save the planet. Not to mention the amount of money. Not to mention the amount of money that's fucking it's cost to get that car shipped over here on a boat, right?
Which burns oil.
Was burning fucking either jet fuel or diesel fuel, right? Okay. I just don't understand that. That to me doesn't make sense. Where does the carbon emissions from a big massive ship go? I know where it fucking goes. So and from my manner of speaking, it's all the bollocks. They're all a bunch of cunts. YouTube, you probably don't agree with that. But then, hey, you're a bunch of cunts too.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. If you don't have freedom of speech,
You have it.
No.
I don't care whether I don't care whether they monetize the stream or not. I don't give a bollocks. Told you before, Teen. Don't do it for monetization, do you? It's for me, right? Like going down the pub and having a pint. Having a pint and having an hour, fucking having a blather with people that are willing to sit there and actually listen to me and kind of not actually like maybe not totally side with me. I won't as much argument as to say, oh, you listen, you're maybe not right there, and I'll listen to that. Google owns YouTube. Google fucking tried fucking. I searched something there earlier on in the week. What was it? Oh, freaking, I can't mind something for freaking a car. I think it was an exhaust for freaking an Astra or something. And freaking, all I seen was freaking ads for freaking Euro car parts. And I got nothing against Euro car parts. They're just trying to make money like the next man. They freaking,
Well, they know everything. They know everything. There's no privacy anymore. You're surveilled all over the place.
It's for a fucking exhaust for a car.
You click cookies and they store that information, and that information they sell to other people to sell you stuff. It's overpriced, you don't need and doesn't work, or it'll break down quicker. So you've got to keep replacing it because nothing lasts for life. Because if everything lasted, I mean, how often do you have to change your fucking smartphone? It's called built-in depreciation because if something was built to last and it was quality, they'd have nothing else to sell you. So it just keeps the ball rolling. Oh, by the way, I'm going to chuck something in the chat. I don't buy anything online, really. I do my click and collect with plumbers merchants and sheds, Screwfix, places like that. I've got my PayPal and Patreon subscriptions to channels that you go to a pub. I've got my pub here. It costs me about 40p a pint. So, I don't watch telly. I spend all my time on YouTube. And some of these people, I can't believe some of them are still on YouTube. And some of them are demonetized. So,
Aye.
on my online bank account, and the only things that were going out were like, some purchases and stuff like that. People I've been dealing with for a long time, I could recognize them. Now, this came up. I'm going to punch it in now. There you go. AMZ MKT Place. The last time I bought anything off Amazon was 3 years ago, and I've got it here. I'm rereading it at the moment, that book. He's a really clever bloke. He's a Jewish atheist, professor of evolutionary psychology. No, don't let your eyes glaze over. Jewish atheist, professor of psychology at a prestigious Canadian university. He's got a YouTube channel, Sad Truth. Really funny bloke. Sorry for shilling for somebody else, but he's really funny. And he had to get out of Lebanon when Civil War blew up in 1974, 1975, something like that. And he keeps appearing on loads of channels to subscribe to. And I can't believe that he's not been demonetized, but loads of them have. Loads of people that I subscribe to have been demonetized. But that thing I put in the chat there, that Amazon Marketplace, it's a scam. There were 5 transactions that went out over 2 or 3 days. And one of them was like £7.49. The last one was 64 quid. So if you use Amazon all the time and you go on your own like bank account and you see that, or you think, oh, it's your fucking wife's bought something against it on your card, or you might have bought something on your card, and you just ignore it. It's a scam. Now that scam, it took me five minutes on Google to type that in, and within 5 minutes there were loads of people saying it's a scam. People are taking money out of my account. So if I can find out within 5 minutes that it's illegal withdrawal from my account, why can't NatWest Bank figure it out? With their sophisticated security algorithms. I had to ring them up and explain it to somebody, and they just refunded it. Oh, yeah, we'll just give it you back. No problems, no questions asked. But if I hadn't noticed, I wouldn't have got that money back.
Optimus Prime, you're right. Car breakers were never so busy. Because I know boys here, car parts to keep old motors on the road. And some people, right, the price of second hand cars, people don't actually understand this, right? The price of second hand cars are going through the roof. Because of it, So OnlyFans, Ronnie, grab a granny night. Why is the camera in his head? Because he's so ugly he doesn't want to be on camera.
I've got a face like a bulldog. It's showed you my fucking dentures, haven't I? Oh, here we go. You see that? Yeah. I dribble as well uncontrollably. I have to keep wiping it up.
That's why, Jen. He doesn't want to be on camera, and that's fine with me. I know who he is. So if he don't want to be on camera, that's up to him. I know him, so biker stuff saga. I lost my house on OnlyFans. No, in like fucking, I don't know, maybe fucking in 10 years or more, 20 years maybe. I can't see this fucking electric gig kicking off. I can't see it. Not when there's bigger things, right, to fry, right? Okay, that's all I'm gonna say, right? There's bigger things going on in the grand scheme of things, right? You've got the Gretas of this world going, oh, how you've ruined my planet. Well, no, it's my planet also. On my children's planet. So I went and take a look at yourself in the mirror. You'd have to ask yourself a million questions and think to yourself, well, someone's got their morals wrong somewhere. And someone to even come up with the idea of fucking we're not even there yet. There's millions of ways that you can run a car. People just don't even think about it. Thank you very much, Jen. But I'm actually due another one now because it's getting quite long again now. So
Do you know the M1 it goes past Sheffield? They've got it down to 60 mile an hour. It says
yeah.
it on signs. Slow down to 60 mile an hour for air quality. And I'm thinking this is a former bloody industrial city with blast furnaces going 24 hours a day.
Aye.
You know, steel centre of the world at one point.
Yeah.
And yet they want us. We've got fish back in our rivers, but they have to go that extra mile, don't they? Slow down to 60 mile an hour for air quality. Do you know what I do? I speed up to 73. Never got a ticket yet. I stick my finger out at them, out at window at the cameras. Fuck you. I get up to about 73, 74. Oh, no, exceed speed limit, but I'm not driving at 60. Sodom. I've not got a ticket yet. It's bullshit. Bullshit. Listen, everybody on the planet breathes the same air. So if India and China are pumping out loads of nitrous oxides and loads of bloody greenhouse gases, like I said, why should we suffer?
Diesel engines were diesel was invented, right? The diesel engine was invented to run on peanut oil. There you go, right? There's freaking. You don't have to wait and sit here and watch me talk about it, right? You can go and watch other people that have got a lot more subscribers than me, right? And they're a lot more intellectual than I am, right? And they'll tell you this, right? Okay, that a diesel engine, right? Okay. Jen says hello, Tina.
Hi, Jen.
That are a lot more intellectual than me, right? Okay. Pete and Diesel, aye. No,
John Last. Sorry, Ali, how you say?
Pete comes from the ground.
Pete comes from the ground.
John Ladd said there isn't any global warming or climate change. It's all about money and control. Yeah. You know, it's about 80%. You know, stage hypnotists, when you go up on stage, you engage. Hello, how'd you get here today? Have you come here with your wife? Or is that your girlfriend? Blah, blah, blah. Well, what do you do for a living? All that sort of stuff. They engage in part conversation. And these stage hypnotists are actually proper hypnotherapists. And, you know, yeah, but it's a sideline. I don't know. They might do fucking male stripping and something like that. I have no idea. You could do anything for the sideline. I mean, in this day and age, you've got to have two jobs. And after they ask all these questions, they reckon within about a minute of just conversation with you, they know whether you're susceptible to being hypnotized.
Aye.
About 80% of people are susceptible to being hypnotized. So if the hypnotist doesn't think that you can be put under the spell, look into the eyes, not around the eyes, look around the eyes, into the eyes. 3, 2, 1, you're under. Right? You know, they know they'll just get you off the stage. And I'm convinced that people are like sheep. And John said it. It's all about money and control. There's that old stalwart of the old British Labour Party, Tony Benn.
Electronic Scraper, how you doing?
He did a movie called Sicko with Michael Moore, that film documentary maker in America. Now, I've got my issues with Michael Moore. I think he's a bit of he's a bit of a lefty, love Hollywood type. You know, I think he can change the world. It's not insincere, but he interviewed Tony Benn, and Tony Benn said there's 3 ways that you can control people. First of all, you frighten them. Secondly, you keep them stupid. And thirdly, you keep them in debt. People who are poor, stupid, and frightened are a lot easier to control. And there's some people in the world that think that if people actually started taking power to themselves, they might get out of hand. So you keep people stupid, scared, and in debt, and they're easier to control.
Basically,
that's coming from Tony Benn, an old stalwart of the British left. And I get called all sorts of names on YouTube in comment sections. People call me all sorts. You call me far right. They call me the N-word. Obviously, as white as the fresh and driven snow, not the N-word at Susan would probably shut the stream down if somebody said it. But I get called all sorts of names. You will not believe there's some channels that go on and they are libertarian. They're more conservative, shall we say right-wing, centre-right, surrounding libertarian. And you would not believe a lot of people I see and talk with in the chat, they're even starting appearing on George Galloway's live streams. And he's a lefty. And then any Americans that are in the chat, Jimmy Dore. they're also on Jimmy Doe's channel, which is basically a sort of centre left thing. And basically, they're saying that there are some very powerful people in the world that have always controlled it. Not whether they know they're doing it or not, they just have covert means. They see where the self-interests lie, and they pursue them and they exploit politicians. Because some people have got more money than fucking Croesus. You know what I mean? Like the Bill Gateses of this world. And all them sort of people. And Jeff Bezos.
You go to Bill Gates. What the fuck is Bill Gates buying rakes of land for?
Yeah,
He's not a fucking farmer.
Jeff Bezos owns Amazon, doesn't he? Jeff Bezos owns Amazon.
Aye.
He pays very little or no taxes. He treats his workforce like shit. Most of the stuff's made in China by wage slaves. It's shipped halfway around to the developed world to people that are already in debt and possibly buying stuff on credit. Like I said, my brother made off like a bandit on self-builds in the 80s. He built his own house for 30.5 grand. He lived in it for 2 years. He paid very little tax on the purchase for the materials because he set up his own limited company. And my brother was an electrician. And he had a chippy there, a couple of chippies, a couple of sparkies, a few bricklayers, you know, all trades gypped in, and they all became directors of this self-build. And they all lived in their houses for 2 years, and they sold them, and they doubled the money within 2 years, and they didn't have to pay any tax on it. And it was totally legitimate, totally legal. And now my brother is 66-year-old, he's 10 years older than me, and my nephew is 28-year-old. He's got a master's, he's got a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry. He's got a master's degree in biochemistry. He had to do 2 extra years at school, 6 years at university to get a master's degree, right? And he's still living at home with his dad because he can't afford a house. And people are saying, oh, well, in the 1970s, we had high interest rates. We managed to buy our houses.
I'll be right back. I need to go for a piss.
When people were buying the council houses or buying the first properties, the private properties in the 70s and 80s, the interest rates might have been high, but the average value of an house was only about 2.5 times your average or 3 times your average salary. Now it's 8 times your average salary. So these poor youngers, even if they've got a decent education, they'll never, ever be able to own their own property. And that means that if they're 28-year-old, when's he going to start a family? When's he going to settle down, fall in love and start a family? If he can't afford his own house, he's still living with mum and dad. And that's what I call a broken system. And you wonder why I smoke and drink. I don't trust the banks. I don't trust the governments. Ronnie's going to bed. You having a wank, Ronnie? I know why he's going to bed. Oh, he's giving me that. Oh, he's turned to God. No, it's the whole system is broke. People don't. It's like the boiling frog. You put a frog in water, it reacts so slowly it doesn't know until its skin's falling off.
I could hear everything you were saying, by the way. It's all fucking wireless, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ronnie's fucking off to bed, is he? Ronnie, don't be driving any electric cars. I want you here for next week's live stream, okay?
You know what I'm going to do next week? I'm going to go out and buy a brand spanking new gas boiler. There's bugger all wrong with the one that we've got in the house at the moment. It's working perfectly. I got my mate round to service it. I fitted it myself. Didn't register the guarantee because I'm not gas safe registered. But I got my mate round to service it just to say, have a look round, have a look inside, anything needed tinkering with, changing, clean the combustion chamber. And he says, it's in perfectly good condition, this loafer. I said, well, I installed it. I made sure the system's clean. I top up the corrosion inhibitor. He says, it'll do for another 2 or 3 years. Give me a shout then. He said, there's certain faults with this boiler. I said, I know there's the sump, the condensate sump, it gets cracks in it. I'll do that for myself because you don't have to move any gas components. And this is a lad that does all my gas sign-offs. If I put a boiler in, he takes full responsibility for my work, even though I strictly shouldn't be doing it. When I'm going out buying a gas boiler, the thing is, they can't turn all the gas off at the same time. They might make it more expensive. They'll just make buying boilers illegal. They'll just make buying a boiler illegal. So I think it'll do another 5 or 6 years, I reckon, and then it'll be beyond economical repair. But if I've got one up in loft or stuffed in this Glock up somewhere, I'll just whip it off the wall, stick another one on.
Got a 23-year-old son, lives at home, no chance. We'll send him out into the world. Just be skinned every month. He needs some money behind him so he doesn't end up trapped like I did. Here, Black Lines, man, fucking. A lot's changed. That's all I'll say in that one. Kids stay out on Friday, Loafer, and the missus just said, do you fancy a bit? Fair play to you, Ronnie. On you go. Crack on. Don't crack one out, though.
No, thank you. I'm unhappily married. Once you make that commitment, you stick with it. I'm sorry, you people are too quick to walk away from the responsibilities nowadays. I sold me wild oats when I was young and before I lost my teeth. I was a complete slut. I was in my 40s before I got itched.
Fuck me, yeah. Freaking married now, freaking 16 years or something.
If Eva Longoria came in here butt naked, right, with Kim Kardashian, and they came sidling over to me, begging me, well, I might. No, I wouldn't.
Are you sure?
No, positive. Oh, I wouldn't. No, people walk away from the responsibilities. They'll never hold their hands up and say, I got it wrong. They'll never change their minds. And that's the problem.
Well, I'm willing to say that freaking I got things wrong, freaking. But one thing I know I'm not getting wrong is freaking when I start talking about freaking how freaking the government, right? And it's not just this government; it's the governments around the world. Say, oh well, we'll start freaking electric car. We'll start that and this and that. And I think to myself, hang on a second. No.
Strange, isn't it? They all start.
You gotta look at fucking right. Okay, we had fucking SMP woman, right? Fucking Nicola Sturgeon, right? Gets arrested, right? Gets arrested, right? Okay. You gotta think, right? No one's fucking right. Well, the money's disappeared. Okay. So only takes one person to go. Well, where's the fucking money gone? Where's the fucking money gone? So we get loads of people get fucking arrested, right? Okay, and always start fucking down at the bottom. They fucking start with the small people first and go because obviously small people they can't fucking fucking eventually they'll work their way up, until fucking they try and find out what this fucking not really what the money was spent on. Where the fuck did it go?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did it go?
I mean, governments are brilliant. The people that actually in government, your members of parliament, they're fucking midwits. Now, this is coming from me. I'm no bloody Albert Einstein by any stretch of the imagination. But the people we've got supposedly pulling the strings of power are midwits. And if you look at the Labour Party now, they're going to say they're going to do this and that. They look more conservative than the Conservatives. There's nothing. We've got a uni party. It doesn't matter who you vote in. You're going to get the same old shit. You're going to essentially get what they've had in America for the last 40 years, ever since that slimeball Clinton came to power. Clinton was supposed to be a Democrat, left-leaning, yeah? And he got more stuff railroaded through Congress, more laws and bills passed than the Republicans have got wet dreams about. And yet people draw these lines of allegiance. There's no difference between them. They're all exactly the same. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own all the corporations. They've got the fucking the politicians and the judges in the back pockets, and they all have the important media and information outlets that you get your information from. They got you by the balls and they spend billions lobbying to get what they want. Well, I know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I tell you what they don't want. They don't want a nation of people, citizens, capable of critical thinking. That's not in their interest. That's right. You know what they want? Obedient workers. People that are just smart enough to run the machines and do all the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shitty jobs and the end of overtime and the vanishing pension that disappears the moment you're going to collect it. And soon they're going to come for your fucking retirement money. They want it all back so they can give it to the criminal friends in the city of London on fucking Wall Street. And you know, sooner or later, they'll get it all off you because it's a big club and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
You make a valid point there, Black Lines, mate. People spend too much time bitching online instead of doing stuff in the real world that would make themselves shit themselves into behaving. Now, that is true, right? I'm a car mechanic, right? That's what I fucking serve my time, right? Car mechanic, right? Working cars, right? That's what I do, okay? Ain't no politician, right? I've seen politicians come and go, right? I'll tell you what, back in the 90s, right, when I was training to be a car mechanic, right? Well, fuck me, I didn't always want to be a car mechanic, okay? I wanted to be a truck driver, right? That's another story, right? Want to be a truck driver. I don't want to be a car mechanic, right? Basically, do you work on cars? No, I work on the elephants, John.
No, Nicola Sturgeon couldn't decide whether that Isla Bryson, so-called, couldn't decide whether it was a good or a bad idea to send a twice convicted rapist to a woman's prison because he decided to turn up in court with her in a frock and a wig.
I know that. I know all about that.
So basically, when you got these fucking culture wars going on, if Rishi Sunak says a definition of a woman is an adult human female, if Rishi Sunak says no, a woman doesn't have a penis, idiots will vote for him because the opposition is just as daft as fucking Nicola Sturgeon. It's these minor little details that count. Don't take your eye off the bigger picture. Just get people concentrating on one small more detail, and then all the rest is just, you know, obscured and in the background.
It's fucking. It's fucking bollocks, mate. That's what I say to that.
When's
my speech? Bollocks.
When's IC2 going to fucking get finished? I mean, it's like already about billions and billions and billions over budget. And now it doesn't even go to the City of London because it costs too much. So now you're going to have to get off and get on a bloody subway. It's only going to shave 20 minutes and everybody's working from home anyway on Zoom meetings. So what's the point? Well, governments are inept. They're only there to raise money and waste it. I'm convinced we are more heavily convinced now, taxed in Britain now than we were in 1954 when ration ended after the Second World War.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Fucking look at the price of food. Look at everything. Look at fucking price of car tax, price of fuel. Now, granted, the price of fuel has dropped, okay? Right? I think I'm down at 145, 146 a litre.
No, 143.
Sorry, 143 a litre. There you go. My wife keeps her eye on the price.
Got to?
It's
what women are for.
Well, someone's got to keep an eye on what I'm putting in the fucking fuel.
I've got some bad news. I've got my last bottle of IPA, and then I'm gonna have to go over to the cider.
Well,
so if I have to go to the cider, I'll have to open it outside.
Is it that good?
No, it's lively. You take the cap off, you lose half a bottle in froth. I'm over carbonate.
I was pleased diesel went down to 145, and then I remembered it used to be. I'm running fucking the Audi, which, to be fair, right? I mean, miles per gallon, I've got the ECU remapped for economy. It was more remapped for economy than anything else. It's 170 brake, right? From a 130 PD, right? okay, remapped to 170, right? The other, the quarter was slightly heavier, but it's not much heavier. It's just got this drag, it's four-wheel drive, isn't it? So it's a bit of drag to it, But then at the end of the day, you can still get what decent miles per gallon out of it. I can still I can say fill the tank up, right, and drive down to, I reckon, well, for half a tank I get 300 miles, so I reckon full tank, full tank should get me to Staffordshire, no bother. Maybe a bit further, because once I'm out in the motorway, I'm into top gear, I'm into sixth, cruising at about just under 2,000 RPM. I'm not sitting at about 70. That depends on how fast I get there. I've always been one to race to the speed limit. Once I'm at the speed limit, I just stay at the speed limit. Don't hog the middle lane, just mosey on by. Someone wants to cruise past me doing 90, fucking fair play to you. Not really bothered about that. That's their lookout, not mine.
Most of mine is like air roads and nip off the air road, so you're in 40 zones, 60 and 40 zones.
That's the same up here.
And you nip off to your job. I'm getting between 460 and 480 miles per tank on a 1.8 Golf diesel.
Aye.
Well, and I tell you what, when I had the Astra estate, which was petrol, I wouldn't get anywhere near that. Nowhere near it.
On the Audi, right? If I drive over to my brother's, I get nearly 60 miles to the gallon.
Yeah.
About 58, 59, 59 miles to the gallon, right? Now, when I was doing that a lot more frequently, right? Okay. I mean, fuel was a lot cheaper then, right? Okay. But then it goes back to saying, like, when Nevada I had, right? I were getting 26 miles to the gallon with the Nevada, right? Now, and that was driving it conservatively. I wasn't booting it. I was just driving it sensible speed. Good night, Jen. Take care of yourself.
Night, Jen.
I wasn't speeding, just driving it as I don't know, just driving it relatively slow. And I could have been, like, even if I took it off-road, I took it off-road, I put red in it. I'm off-road. If I'm using it to drive around my brothers, it's on red diesel, why not?
John Lass just said Clarkson drove from London to Edinburgh and back on a full tank of diesel, but he had to do it at 55 miles an hour, and you should have seen his face. He was really pissed off. HGVs were passing him and all sorts, but even then at the back end, he was thinking it was reading 0 and he was chancing it, and he just limped into the petrol station to get that done.
But most HGVs are governed to 57 miles an hour.
Yeah, Clarkson was passed by HGVs because he had to keep the fuel economy low as you could.
Yeah, but that's just, it was years ago now since that was done. Like, they turn around and tell us that there's no more oil left, and right, that's it. You're all got to go electric, and we've got to build more nuclear power stations, and well, that's it. You're all fucked. So
that's because there's a lot of countries around the world are pissed off with the American deep state. I'm not having to go at American citizens now because I've had some very frank. I've been over there quite a few times, and I think more often than not, the Americans and Canadian folk are running to are really decent people. They are genuinely decent people. It's just that the fucking government's let them down for the last 60 or 70 years. It really has. Yeah. It's the deep state. It's just basically they couldn't wait for the Cold War to end so they could go and play with the toys in the sand and start bombing brown people and dictating to them. This is what's really worrying, is the fact that most of the the resources, the natural resources we need in the world, like your fuels and everything, your gas and your oil and everything, and all your cobalt and that, they're not in developed countries by and large. I mean, Chile's got
No.
some. Chile and Canada have got some, but most of it's in Russia or Africa or the far middle or far east. So American deep state has just pointed a gun at them at their heads for the last 50 years, and now they're getting pissed off. They're getting a bit above themselves. Remember when Sleepy Joe Biden went over to see Mohammed bin Salman, Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, and he just got a handshake, a bit of a frosty reception. And then 2 weeks later, Vladimir Putin went over and they were all fucking hugging each other. The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia and Vladimir Putin were all wrapped up, their arms around each other, hugging each other. And I'm thinking, this ain't right. We've got the rise of these BRICS countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. And they've even managed to get Iran and Iraq to settle the differences. And they fucking hate each other. Oh, sorry, Saudi Arabia and Iran to settle the differences, and they hate each other because they're the wrong sort of Muslim. And you're thinking, is this the end of the West?
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? But
Well, anyway, on that bright note,
on that bright note, I'm going to shut this stream down, and I'm going to thank you all for coming. And it was nice chatting to you all, and we shall see you all in the next one. Thanks for your support.
Next time I'm on, I'll have some mucky jokes. I might even wear one at wife's frocks. If she's got to caravan, I'll put a bit of lippy on and a wig, and you can all call me Loretta. How's that?
I know it's been a bit political, but well. We'll see you later. Thanks very much.